poorly.
Okay. Who remembers what happened
I
last
do.
time on
I
Ninja
do.
Genesis?
I do.
Tomo?
I made friends! At least
Accurate.
from NPCs, not from PCs.
Also accurate.
What actually happened, let's see, Yuki took a boat, which the same boat we are currently on, to the land of Grit to meet with Aya. Aya was stealing from in town, and instead Yuki met Tomo and had many thoughts about him. Then the two of them met. You guys use the phrase jockeying for position. I like to use the phrase sat on a merry-go-round that went nowhere, but you guys got a good look at one another.
Also accurate.
Yeah. I started a shanty in port, which apparently gave Yuki limit for some unknown reason. And then stuff happened that gave me limit. So we're apparently feeding each other.
Yay, team comp.
We ended up on a boat sailing north towards the land of Steel, I believe it is, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Where we're going to meet the delegates for a mission that I am actually not briefed on in the slightest.
It's great.
Yeah, but the two of you know what you're doing. And as we were heading upriver on day 3, we saw what appeared to be some kind of spirit in the water. And it turned out it was just an illusion cast by 3 priestly dudes with a bunch of archers hidden in some bushes. And we're about to engage them.
That
If we
does
can
remind
recruit.
me.
But, yeah. Did I miss anything, guys? Let me actually read my notes now to make sure I didn't miss anything important.
You made tea at least twice.
I think it was 3 times. One time it was mud, the other time it was actually tea. I forget what the third time was. I botched twice. I don't know if that's worth pointing out, but I did botch twice on the first session.
Always worth pointing out.
Just getting that bad luck out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can only get keel hauled so many times on the same boat.
No, you can keep getting keel hauled over and over again.
I mean, technically you can only get keel hauled once, because it's supposed to kill you.
It's supposed to. Whether it does or not, that's a different story.
Yeah. I forgot what the hell my second botch was. Oh, right. Not spotting the enemy and thinking we're being followed by the prehistoric whale with a grudge that the captain told me the story about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
That was a treasure. Oh, and I gave Yuki some very important advice about a Hearthstone to, get a perfect memory, which I don't think she actually listened to.
Nope, no he didn't.
Oh, that's right, you're playing a boy this time, and Eric's playing a girl.
Yuki is one of those weird names where it is both male and female, but it depends upon the spelling.
Yeah, I'm
It
just
goes both ways, Lord Frieza.
like, why is this girl bald? With such masculine cheekbones.
I mean, it's entirely possible that Tomo doesn't know the difference, but
No, I definitely know the difference. I'm not that terrible.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I thought that illusion popped.
I don't remember if it actually popped. You definitely pointed it out.
Oh, okay. At the very least, I know what it is and can see sort of through it.
Mm-hmm.
And you, I
did
think
point
you
out.
mentioned it. Yeah, said it was like, hey, nice illusion, something like that.
Yeah,
you could say something like that.
I asked them explicitly, hey, can you teach me how to make an illusion like that? Correct me if I'm wrong, Wash, but my notes, that's supposed to look like a wood elemental of some sort, right? You said it was covered in leaves and stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. That helps a stunt for later.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
So, we begin with everybody rolling. Join battle.
Okay.
Alright. That is what and what? It's wits plus dexterity, was it?
No.
Wits plus awareness.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
All right.
Wits plus awareness. Okay. That is 4 dice. Okay.
I am surprisingly good at this.
Sorry, one sec. You okay?
I got 3 successes
I'm muted.
on 4 dice. Huh.
Sometimes it just works out.
I get 6 dice. Do these explode?
Of course.
And real
Well, I mean, if you get a 10, it counts as 2, yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Because are there any rolls that will never count? Is my better question.
They will explicitly call it out.
Okay.
And
Like, for example, I know there's a charm which is like, make a willpower check. You just need 1 success, so it doesn't matter if there's a 10 or not. You know, it.
Sorry. All right. Let's see.
4 successes.
Sorry, I have to roll for the enemies.
Oh, boy.
Thing happened.
Oh boy.
Also, is there a way I can change the name that's appearing on my avatar?
You have to change the name in your sheet.
I did.
Yep.
It should just say Tomo.
Oh, I see what he. Yeah,
Yeah, I did a thing by accident.
yeah. Because I changed my sheet also slightly to have my the taco in parentheses, and
I mean, do you want me to have it say Tomo parentheses Izzy? Just because that name was way too long. That's why I
I'm
shortened
fixing it for you.
yep,
thank
that's
you.
good.
All right. So Eric and Izzy, you guys got 4 successes, right?
Yeah.
That means we move on the same tick, or...
Means you start on the same tick. I'm still setting up the board here.
Yep, so we get copies of our tokens for tracking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we're fighting sentient bows.
And swords. No.
Dana. Menacing movement.
Curses!
Sorry, I gotta roll 1 or 2 more.
Also, how do I change my name in this one, too? Because, again, I can't read anything. Dun-dun.
That's terrible. And
A gnome person!
I'm not changing it on that one. That's for me.
Okay. You're not changing what now?
I'm not getting rid of your name on that one because that's for me.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so for those of you who do not know, join battle determines the starting order. This wheel right here is the tick wheel. All of your actions have a speed. Let's say, for instance, Izzy took an action that took 5 ticks. I would move him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks back, and then we would go through Eric. Eric would go 4 ticks back, and then we would go to Taco. And then we would just keep going in a big circle till everything is over. If an action says miscellaneous, it generally takes 5 ticks. There's a lot of things like that. It is nigh impossible, especially as Dragon-Bloodeds, to get below 3 tick actions.
Okay.
Um,
Now, can you hold on an action, and does that count as a action?
you can. You can also aim. If you want to do social stuff, you can monologue. There are options. Dashing is a 3-tick action, which is movement. If you want to... So, by core, although mostly ignored, you guys can do a little bit of movement with your actions. If you want to do significant movement, you have to do a flurry, which is combining multiple actions into... multiple activities into one action. The way that works is, let's say you do 2 attacks and 1 dash action, which lets you move up to the number of yards of your speed. Because you take 3 actions, your 2 attacks would start at -3 and then -4. Because it starts at a penalty of the total number of actions you take, and every actual attack or thing that takes dice takes 1 less die after that. With weapons, you can only take a number of attacks equal to your rate, unless you have a charm for it. And you take DV penalties that total up from all of the actions you take, although the speed is just equal to the highest speed. So if you dash and make attacks, you're just taking the speed of whichever one is larger. Does that all make sense to everybody?
Okay, so repeating flurry again. Every attack you do is at a dice penalty equal to the number of attacks?
Until you have a flurry charm, yeah.
Let me explain. If you
Sure.
if you flurry whatever actions, they don't all have to be attacks. But let's say I dash and then make 2 attacks. I have 3 actions in there: the dash and 2 attacks. The first action has a penalty equal to the number of actions in the flurry.
Okay.
Bum bum bum. So it would be the dash is basically at -3, but there's no dice rolled, so it doesn't matter. The first attack would be at -4 because it's 3 actions and then an additional -1. And then the second attack would be at -5 because it would be -3 and another -2 for being the third action in the flurry.
Okay.
I also want to add, for moving, at least as it's written in the book, the regular move is a reflexive action, as you kind of mentioned. So you can do it with anything else, and it doesn't add to a flurry or anything. You sprint up to dexterity yards per tick over land. So,
Is that me or somebody else, that phone noise?
That's me.
Okay.
So, if my dex is 6, I can move 6 yards per tick, which it's kind of weird how it works with actions. It's like, well, if I take a 5-tick action, would I be able to move, 6 yards times 5?
Yeah, it gets weird.
I don't know how we want to handle this, but
I need to look into it. For now, we're starting with everything as core, and I'll modify it as it offends my sight.
okay. So
agree
I would say
this is how most Exalted GMs supposedly figure out what they actually how
Yeah.
they actually run the system. So
yeah. So I would
it's gotta
say
get worse
that,
before it gets better.
like, if I was taking a 5-tick action and I wanted to, and I had a speed of 6, or movement rate of 6, then I can move up to 30 on my turn.
Assuming you combo in a dash, which makes everything else a little worse.
Well, no, that's just the reflexive move.
Oh,
A dash would double it, I think.
Oh.
You sprint at speeds equal to dexterity plus 6 minus wound penalties minus armor mobility.
Okay.
Per tick.
I thought dash was just how you move. For a minute. Yeah, I've been skimming the systems again. I gotta keep track of way too much stuff. Anyway.
Okay, but I'm done. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, in theory, there could be a roll-off for whoever has the higher dex. Since it's just Tomo and Aya, I will let you guys pick who goes first.
Friend Aya can go first.
Sure thing.
Alright, so, to reiterate, Izzy, you are in the crow's nest. You have kind of vaguely pointed in this direction. And
Whatever.
this direction, that there are people in the trees. Also, everybody knows that there is a honkin' big dragon over here, and these 3 people in ceremonial robes on this deck.
Where did you say the things were that were hidden? Here
And also in this direction. Both sides of the river.
Ah, okay.
They are in the covered area. I'm waiting until your turn done.
Okay.
They have concealment for the moment.
Yeah. So, can I take my turn?
Who are these the crewmen on the ship?
Those are your crewmen, yes. And they are in the joint battle order. They are vulnerable.
Are there 5? I thought there were 5 of them.
There are 5 of them.
So you're standing on one.
Oh, I'm standing on one.
Yep.
Sorry.
One of them
Whoops.
should be back here. That's the captain. He's driving.
He was like, "Please get off my head."
Sorry, friend.
In
Captain.
fact, they're probably... you just shot up and ran up to the crow's nest, so there's probably somebody up there already with you.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we're ninjas. I can walk up walls, even if I don't remember how.
Okay. So, real quick, do you guys know how attacks work?
Yes, I do.
Vaguely.
Okay, how about we let Eric take an example turn, and then after he is done resolving all of it, we kind of go through it step by step. Sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
I hope you're not expecting me to attack this turn.
Guess
So,
not.
let's see. I am going to... Oh god, where did I keep those charms? Alright, so Aya is going to, make some hand signs and call upon a gentle breeze kind of whipping around herself and then flowing across the water and towards the guys over on the shore that we can see by the dragon illusion. As it teases at their ears and hints that, things are just outside their vision to the left and right, kind of distracting them and giving Aya an easier time at hiding. She is using... lost it again. Distracting Breeze Meditation, which gives her additional successes on stealth versus 2 people. So I guess just the 2 closest of those guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Oh, you're not rolling stealth or anything? Just activating the charm?
I don't think I can. It's a simple charm. You can't do anything else when you use a simple charm.
That is true. That's true as far as combos are concerned and such. Okay. So, and that you said it was a simple charm?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it is speed 6. Most are.
I thought it was speed. I thought simple was speed 5, but.
By default, they're speed 6.
Oh, okay.
Ones that are 5 are the exception.
Gotcha.
I can double check.
I have simples that are 4 and 5.
Yeah, martial arts, so yeah. But otherwise, I mean, she will move behind cover if there's any to be had.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I was going to ask if you were hovering because you went through your transformation last session. By the way,
not yet.
that is a fine 2-dot stunt.
Ooh.
Yes.
That was the other thing. I wasn't sure if we could stunt things that don't have rolls.
Yes, I allow everybody to stunt one thing on your turn, and one thing per turn. Sometimes that can be a defense. I'm going to see how fast and loose I need to get with that. Once we get into bigger, more hardcore combats, I will let people stunt their major defenses. Anyway. Yeah, 2-die stunt. Excellent use of the environment, and being artfully descriptive.
Awesome. Next.
Okay. So, Izzy.
Hello, friends! Waving and pointing out exactly where the archers are. See? Do you see our friends down there? They must be entering some kind of archery tournament or something. I don't know why they've got their bows drawn like that. Hello! Hi there! I'm literally just gonna hold. There is no reason for me to attack or think we're gonna get attacked.
All right. All right, I'll just move you back 3 ticks. How's that sound?
That's fine. I am not the sharpest tool in the shed.
All right.
I'm probably grabbing the sailor next to me and saying, "Look, friend, do you see them over there? There's one over there." And
His
there's
face
another...
just kind of blanches. I don't think those are friends, Tomo.
Nonsense. Friends are just people we haven't met yet.
Okay. Taco, it is now your turn.
Just to verify, the ones on the upper area are sword wielders, and the other ones are archer, or are they all archers?
No. They all have bows, but these guys have swords out.
All right.
These guys are up in the trees, by the way, and there's some branches kind of extending over the river. These guys are kind of on the ground, but at like reeds and in brush.
Okay, so how far is each hex? I just want to make sure.
Each hex, for ease of calculation, I set to be 6 feet, so 2 yards, because Exalted works in yards.
Okay,
what's
so
your
There is a
movement?
lovely measurement tool.
And
let me just.
what is movement based off of?
It's
Dexterity.
Yeah, yards.
Dexterity.
Okay, so I can move 4 unless I dash. I can dash up to 10. Okay.
It's per tick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My speed is weird then.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
No, I can actually just do this. I can do a flurry where I run up here. That's 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I attempt to deck the one that's in front of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leap straight out of the boat. Because we're ninjas, we can obviously run on water. I'm going to run across the water, dash up a tree, and as I see the first one, I'm going to leap out of the tree and attempt to deck him. Not necessarily trying to gain any height advantage on him, but take him somewhat by surprise
Okay.
from the angle.
Okay. I would call that a 1 dot. Also, for
Okay.
future reference, unless you're a water aspect, you cannot just run on water in this setting.
I am a water aspect,
Okay.
so
Well, that was easy.
that was
Yeah.
easy.
All right.
That was easy.
Now, attacks. Here's the way this works. You declare what you are attacking with. This is usually dex plus either martial arts or melee or archery or thrown, etc. You figure out what that pool is, and then I declare which defense the enemy is using, whether that is parry or dodge. You also have to figure out whatever charms or combos you're going to activate ahead of times for bonuses.
Yep.
After that, you roll your attack pool. If it is higher, if you get more successes than the target's defense value, you hit. Then you take whatever excess successes you get, you minus their DV. This is your threshold successes. You add that to your weapon's damage. This is your raw damage. There's a lot of steps here. You subtract, if your opponent's hardness is higher than your soak, you do nothing. This is rare. Otherwise, from raw damage, you subtract soak, and then you roll that many dice. If this would reduce you to 0 dice, you still get 1, or normally your essence, but I'm deciding whether or not to keep that. Then you roll damage dice. All 10s do not count double for damage rolls. All hits will inflict 1 health level of damage, whether this is bashing, lethal, or aggravated.
Is that a house roll? The
What?
10s don't do 2 damage?
No, I think it's in the book.
Okay. I just haven't read that section, I guess.
Yeah. I could be wrong. It could be a house rule that Nick did, but I was made to believe that it was core.
I mean, that sounds fine. It's so you don't explode because someone rolls a bunch of 10s.
Yes.
And then depending on the weapon you have, that adds to your accuracy and to your damage. And
That it does.
And I see what that does.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Also, attacking is generally a -2 penalty to your own DVs.
Is it at -1?
For punch, it's +2.
Okay. So
Very specifically.
I was wrong. It's -1 normally, like, per number of attacks. Like, for every attack you make, it's -1, so if you do a flurry, they drop a lot. If your attack has a defense value, you add that after you make the attack.
Yes.
Your DVs. So,
So
again,
that's
relatively easy once you get all of it down,
Yep.
but a little complicated to wrap your head around in the meantime.
So wait,
Deck.
punch gives you a -1 or a +1 to your DV.
Attacks give you a -1. If your attack has a defense characteristic, it goes up by that after you make the attack. So effectively, it gives him +1 DV because he's making
Yep.
one attack with it.
Yep. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't forget your 1 stunt bonus.
9. Yep. So that's
Yep.
9. Nice.
All right.
4, 5, 6 successes.
Okay. Let me check their DVs. Okay, you said 6.
Yes.
You beat it by 3.
Yay.
Okay,
So
so
then-
what is your raw damage?
That should
It's
be
usually strength plus anything you get from weapon.
1. Should just be 1 die plus the excess successes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 4 dice?
4 dice, yes.
Okay, so wait. He has soak. And
Okay.
this is bashing damage because it is your bare fist.
Yep.
He has armor on. It is just a buff jacket, but it still counts. And it has 7 bashing. So you still get a minimum number of dice equal to your essence score.
Okay, so then just
Oh.
3.
Yeah. Also, as a side note, Izzy, because
Mhm.
you used that charm last time, Yuki has an essence of 3. Aya has, I think, an essence of 2.
Correct.
You get to know that.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
2 damage.
And everybody else here has an essence of 1, I take it?
Yup.
2 damages.
I am in the wrong mode. Okay. Okay, that is 2 bashing. Bashing is generally not lethal and goes away in a matter of minutes. Lethal can be, well, lethal and goes away in a matter of days or weeks. Aggravated, same thing, but there is absolutely nothing anybody can do about it. Not even Exalted healing can really do anything about aggravated healing. Okay, so you run up and sock him in the head. Another thing is you will all take... everybody please take a quick look at your health levels.
Yep.
I'm going to explain another thing. You take them in descending order. So the first hit you take is a -0 health level, second hit is a -1, etc. Aggravated will always be above lethal, will always be above bashing, because they will also heal in that order. Once you hit -1s, you will start taking a -1 internal penalty to everything. This means you roll 1 less die, not 1 less success. Once you hit -2s, you will be taking -2. It is not stacking, it is highest.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so you ran up and socked that guy one. And apparently my numbers didn't stick when I did this before, because I didn't hit enter. 1 second.
I didn't
And
know.
what was the speed on that attack?
Speed 5.
Okay.
I'm going by base Exalted book PDF.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, assuming you're not using some kind of martial arts attack.
Yeah. No.
Wait,
The only
there's...
martial arts. The only martial arts attack I have is a reflexive.
Wait, martial art, there's... Do you need to take charms for martial arts, or there are just things you can do?
You can just, if you're using martial arts without charms or forms or anything like that, you're just punching somebody in the face
Okay.
without any skill. Like that, it is also the equivalent of the unarmed skill.
There are specifically unarmed weapons, but
Or with the specific styles, you can use a form weapon.
yep, exactly.
Okay, some more things are going to happen now. A arrow is going to fly at both Yuki and the captain of the boat.
No!
No, not the captain.
We
No,
need that.
Fred,
And you will hear, "They're coming after us! Take them out! We'll just take it off their corpses!" Okay.
Wait, who said that? Was that one of us or one of them?
One of them.
All right, Bo. Yuki, what is your DV currently? Whichever one you use.
7.
Okay. What?
My regular DV is 5, and then I have an additional +2, one from the punch and another one from that thing.
What's that? Oh, this. Wait, what's that thing?
Let me send that to you.
This is not one of those places, if that is the thing. You're not up there yet. Oh, that. No, that's MDV.
Oh, okay, yeah, then 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just...
How did you get a +1 for punching?
Because...
Because that's the default punch.
Yeah, that's default punch.
Default punch gives you a +1. Cool.
Gives you plus...
Okay.
Well, gives you +2, but attacking gives you -1, so net +1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Neat.
Kicking is -2, so you have a net -3.
Yeah, but it does more damage, I think.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, when somebody is off turn, please send Izzy some of that stuff, because he's coming up soon. And I am busy rolling dice. Okay, so your DV is 6. Okay. An arrow whizzes by you. It's got a forked tip. It basically just, you hear it coming through the air, and you just kind of bend back and dodge it. And it, oh, right, I have a thing for this. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, fancy.
And the other one flies forward towards the captain. Oh, that is a much better roll.
No, Captain!
Friend Captain!
That is 5 successes on not 5 dice.
We need you to live so that we can actually continue!
And he is not wearing any armor. Shit. Okay.
He doesn't need his blood, right?
Well, he takes 2 levels of damage.
Well, now.
Sorry, I've just gotta... I realized I never gave your crewman health levels, so I'm just doing that quickly.
Well, assuming they have the base level of health.
And you just hear the, And you just hear the, a cry of pain coming up from behind the steering wheel. Sir, what do we do? Ah! Get down, get cover! I'll try and steer us. Okay, the captain is attempting to steer the boat.
They're uploaded a thing straight from the PDF. Straight from the Exalted book. That's
Okay,
rocked.
the captain grits his teeth, and despite having an arrow embedded in his shoulder, manages to hold on and guide the ship slowly forward, continuing to kill its momentum. And it only moves that far. And he just kind of looks at you, Aya, who, as far as he knows, is the ranking person there, and just goes, "Yeah, orders, ma'am!"
Oh shit. Take cover?
Well, Izzy,
Mm-hmm.
you delayed.
I did.
You are definitely going first this tick, no matter what. What do you want to do? You're up in the crow's nest.
Who shot the captain?
One of these two, I imagine?
This one right here.
Oh.
That guy right there, you say?
Yes, yes, I
Oh
do.
dear! Hold on a second, let me just copy this picture to wherever the hell it put it actually into my thing. Tomo's taking offense to this guy. Like, in the worst possible way. So where the hell did this thing save to? Show in folder. Oh, it literally just saved it. Cool, okay. Reference. Okay, so what Tomo is going to do is he's going to point at that person and say, "Hey!" Oh, it echoed, too, through my mic. That was pretty awesome. "Hey! That wasn't very friendly!" And he's going to jump off the crow's nest and run across the mast and then dive in a perfect swan-like formation or somersaulting into a cannonball, remembering that friend Yuki is able to run on water, so clearly that is something we all must have in common. And as I, hit the water, there is a loud roar as the waves wash up as I slowly hit my pressure points. And my own green chakra mixes in with the water, and these archers are standing staring at where I had entered the water. And it looks as though that same kind of green wooden dragon for a moment just appeared in the mist as I slowly saunter up closer into the reeds, my eyes glowing green, as I settle into a martial arts stance and try to punch the closest guy.
You can't drop into that stance and attack in the same turn.
I will drop into that stance and slowly saunter closely, looking somewhat menacing.
Form charm. It's a simple charm, right?
Yes. Where are you, form charm? No, you're higher.
Most form charms are.
Simple. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong form charm. Simple speed 5.
Okay. Yeah, simple charms generally do that.
Yeah.
You can't attack and use them, which is why a lot of fights between Exalted everybody takes their first action to power up. Okay.
I know, my problem is
That was definitely a 2-dot stunt, though, so take your 4 motes or willpower back.
I will take the 4 votes to offset the ones that I just spent.
Okay. These two sword users are going to... this one, bleeding profusely, is just going to kind of take some of it with his 2 fingers, lick it, and then stare at you and say, "Oh, you're gonna pay that for that." And while you are distracted by him, this one is going to jump down out of the tree behind you, and they're both going to try and slash you with their swords. This is Yuki. Do you wish to stunt your defense?
What I will attempt to do is I'm going to attempt to dodge out of the way entirely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the tree that I had just jumped off of, grab onto it with one hand, and attempt to climb and attempt to walk up it using my hands instead of my feet, and then flip over the other guy's head, the guy from behind me's head, and land behind him.
Okay. Roll 2 dice.
Okay. Nothing.
Oh, 0 successes.
0 successes.
Oh well, your DV doesn't go up, but that was a 2-dice stunt, so you can take back some notes if you want. Though I don't think you've spent any.
No.
Yeah. I think that's how stunting DV works. I need to double check. Adding dice to DVs is
yeah,
weird.
yeah. You're supposed to roll.
Okay.
Okay,
so
when can you decide to spend a willpower?
that is a good question. So, willpower in Exalted has a lot of uses. I'm going to list off some of the most common. 1, charm use. Big whoop. If you have a combo, it takes you a willpower to use a combo. If you use sorcery, it takes a willpower to use sorcery. You can also use a willpower to just say, hey, I got 1 automatic success on this roll. In addition, if you want to take an action that is in line with your motivation or your intricacies, you can spend a willpower and a virtue channel and add your virtue rating in dice to that roll. That said, you generally have to declare it before the roll.
Okay.
But
Okay,
that's not
so-
available again for the rest of the story, correct?
No, you get them back out. I forget exactly what it is. I believe you roll one of your virtues when you wake up from sleeping, and every success gets you a willpower back.
Oh, but no, I thought you meant when you tick off the virtue channel thing.
Yes, those are per story.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Okay, so before you roll, you can spend the willpower, and then say, he had gotten a 2-dot stunt. He could then just immediately get that willpower back from the stunt, if he wanted, instead of the motes.
All right, Taco, what is your DV currently again? You said 6?
6. Yes.
Okay. The first attack misses you from the guy who is bloody and dealing with some wound penalties. He only got 2 successes. Your DV goes down by 1 for onslaught. It will refresh on your turn. So, next guy. The full strength guy will now attack you with his full power. 1, 2, 3. He actually got 6 successes. So, he has 1 threshold success. Add damage, which is 8 lethal with his chopping sword. What is your soak?
My lethal soak is, I think, 1.
Okay, low stamina. Got it. So 8 dice. This is going to hurt.
None of my
1, 2. You take 3. Wait. Oh, right. Get her. Yeah, you take 4 health levels of damage.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Exalted combat's pretty lethal until you get armor.
Sometimes even when you have armor.
It's true.
Hold on, I need to look up what that reflexive thing is, because that is a martial arts thing I have.
Oh yeah, you have martial arts.
Yes, I do. Let me look what that does.
Okay.
Step 10, it says. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's very late.
Yeah, it's after counterattacks.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Which is a thing we didn't even cover because it doesn't matter until charms get involved.
That is better than the one I have.
I am going to send it to you to tell you what I am attempting to activate, whether I can or not.
Let's see. It's reflexive, so let's. Yeah.
Yeah. It matters.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay.
So
would
I
you
guess
like
I
to-
start.
Yeah.
So I guess I start. After I get slashed in the back, I guess I start glowing this eerie green color from my chakra as more of it starts to seep out. I seem to have an unhealthy grin across my face all the while, so something's up.
Let me see. There is presently a boat between me and you, so I don't see any of that.
No, you don't.
Okay, Izzy, I just sent you a thing. Okay. These three people here all kind of huddle up and seem to be chanting. Always a good sign. Okay, Captain. Sir, if I go to cover, nobody's gonna drive the boat.
If you're dead, no one's gonna drive the boat.
Logic!
Okay, he lets go, pulls out the arrow, throws it in the water, and then dives headfirst into below decks. The boat then moves, let's see, of its own accord. Which way is it going to turn? Keep its odds. Okay, the boat starts to move backwards and just kind of lodges itself
How does that even make sense?
because you guys were going upriver.
Ah, yeah.
And the back just kind of crunch, like hits all this tree stuff and all, like there's logs in the water here, and the back, and it seems like the flow of the water is just kind of pushing it against both sides of the river here. This is one of the narrowest spans that you guys have seen.
Okay, well, at least it can't get any worse.
He said it!
He said it.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah, the boat is now going backwards. Yuki and Aya. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. And this thing moves closer.
What thing? Oh, that thing?
The fake dragon. The real fake dragon.
Mm-hmm. Its motions make it seem as if it is pushing large amounts of water with it towards this boat that is now kind of lodged in place. Yuki and Aya, please decide who will be going first.
I'll go first, sure. So, alright. I'm going to roll compassion to see if she's going to stick to her plan or try and help Yuki.
By all means.
Is that a low roll?
Sashar.
That is 2
Yeah,
successes.
so she wants to make sure Yuki's not in any danger. So distracting breeze meditation is going to apply to these guys. I don't see anything that says I can't just change who it applies to.
Yeah, we can roll with that for now.
It only matters when they roll, and it affects everyone at the same time. So it's not like I can benefit from more than 2 people at once. So
Okay. In the future, you failed that roll, and I think this is very thematic. But in the future, when you shift it, you probably just have to activate the charm again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am going to flurry to stealth and make an attack. What she does is she is going to dive off of the back of the boat backwards, catching the wind in her wings and kind of fluttering off into the woods to the bottom, hiding amongst the trees. Then she emerges from the treetops to throw an arcing kunai over at, I guess, the uninjured of those 2 swords guys up there.
Okay. That would be this one.
Yeah, okay.
I love how your immediate concern known to
You're cutting in and out again, is he?
Damn it.
My immediate concern is what?
Was Yuki and not Tomo.
Well, you're not hurt.
You didn't get stabbed.
Well, I didn't see you get stabbed.
Correct.
So yeah, she throws out a glowing, well, I don't want to say glowing, but a green metal kunai. For a moment, it looks like it leaves her hand, but you can see that the kunai is still in her hand, but there is an image of the kunai flying towards her target. Something magic is clearly going on.
Clearly.
Alright, so that's...
Okay. Yeah, I'll. You can get a 2 die off of that, though.
Ooh.
In general, I appreciate brevity and flow rather than length.
I know.
But I know
It is...
we're all getting used to it. So.
Should I have stunted the whole action, or just, like, one part of it?
No, that was... Again, we can talk about it a little bit later if you want. It's the balance between brevity and awesomeness, because describing awesome things for like for a long time makes...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So, again, there's a balance, and also because the longer you go, the longer your action takes, and this is a long...
Oh, yeah. I was trying to keep it as short as I could.
Yeah, I got you.
So,
Right, just go for it.
So first of all is the stealth, which is my dex plus stealth versus their perceptions.
Correct.
They get...
No, perception plus awareness.
Or, sorry, yeah, perception plus awareness.
I got that queued up.
They get +2, because I'm trying to reestablish an unexpected attack, or whatever.
Okay. Roll yo thing, unless you've got... oh, yeah, and you've got charm boosters.
Versus them, specifically, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So that's... Wow, that is a lot of not successes.
How many did you get?
2.
Well,
plus the bonus successes from distracting
Yeah.
breeze, but yeah.
No. And are you attacking them both or just one?
Just
Are
the
you
one.
flurrying? Okay, yeah. Well, luckily for you, they rolled no successes, but no ones.
Okay.
So, surprise attack. Wonderful thing. Your opponent doesn't get their DV.
Yes.
It's very good.
Ooh.
Yep. So now I make Dex plus Throne
Yep.
minus
That's
3
auto-
because I flurried.
Oh, you did flurry. Okay.
Well, that's how I stealth and attacked.
That is true facts. Okay.
So 6, 9, plus my specialty for 10, minus 3, so 7 dice. Or, do I apply the stun bonus to both rolls? The stealth and the attack?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
going to say yes this time.
Okay, then 9 dice. Wow.
That two?
Both, yeah, 2. Wow, jeez.
All right. Well, roll 2 plus your damage for damage.
Okay, that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's it. So just 8 dice.
Yeah.
Did they have soak?
Yeah, a little bit. This is lethal though, so.
Well, I mean, how many dice do I take off?
Take off 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 damage.
All right. Going to hurt.
But I am no longer hidden because I made an
Okay.
attack.
Now that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. That chakram or that thrown weapon flies out of the. What's your speed? 4.
Stealthing was miscellaneous, which is 5.
Gotcha. Okay. Yuki, your turn again.
I am going to immediately, after, obviously it wasn't a real kunai that hit him, but it still caused some sort of wound on his back. So taking advantage of this, I'm going to flip over my attacker from behind's head, jump up, grab onto their shoulders, and flip behind them, and deliver 2 very precise punches directly to the open wound.
Ooh. Okay. So, peek behind the curtain. In general, the more environment stuff you use, the higher the stunt rating. So that was going to be a 1 dot until you said, okay, and I'm trying to punch into the spot where they were already hit. So that is a 2 die.
Okay. So
And as everybody gets more used to stunting, they'll
Yep.
be more stringent. Oh yeah, and if you just repeat the same stunt over and over again, it's not going to work.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So that will be... Oh, no. I lost my thing. No! Let me get the... I really should just set up friggin... What's it called?
Macros.
Yes.
All right, and this is the second time this guy's being attacked since his turn, plus he attacked you. So his DVs are rather low at the moment.
There it is.
All right, what you got?
So I roll... 7, 8... 7, 8, 9...
So
10?
Dex plus martial arts plus specialties?
Yes.
Oh,
10.
yeah. Plus. Okay.
I think
Wow.
that's 10.
More
Because
than I
that
thought.
should be Dex 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... No, 9. 9, 9, 9. 9. Not 10. 9.
All right, go for it.
3!
Okay, his DV is currently 1, so you hit with 2.
Oh, wait, I missed an accuracy. Let me roll one more.
Cool.
Just- Friggin' nah.
Here.
There. 0. Still 3.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
2.
So, you get 2, add your base damage, which is strength plus any... Yeah, we did this last time. Plus any bonus from the attack you used.
4.
Okay. Right. Sorry. And unfortunately, they still have armor that has 7 dashing soak.
Yeah, so
So-
3.
Yeah, so 3.
macros. I really just should set up macros. Nah,
I just have macros for dice numbered 1 to 13.
0.
All right.
Okay, so that's
0
the first.
successes?
I
What about
rolled
that?
3 dice,
Okay.
4, 4, 6,
Yep.
and
that
then
could
second
happen.
punch. Because I did
Oh,
do
you-
2. I did say 2 punches.
Yeah, but did you do that for like flurries and everything?
I did not incorporate that into any of the other ones. Although
Okay, so the way that works is if you want to actually make 2 attacks, you have to use flurry penalties.
Okay, I'm
So-
fine with that.
Yeah, so that means we get. So in general, that means that if you're making 2 attacks, your first attack is minus the number of attacks to the pool, and then
Oh,
you
okay.
minus 1 for every attack after.
Okay, okay.
So
then-
the first one should have been at 5, and the second one should be at 4. That's the way.
okay.
Because if you had a starting pool of
So
7, do
then-
you want to just do that from
No,
scratch?
no, just do the one. Just do the one attack.
Yeah,
It's
and
fine.
you, and yeah, what Aya said. Well, Eric, you need to declare your entire action before you start doing anything.
Well, I
That's
did declare
excellent.
2 attacks. It's just I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah.
So whatever.
And you said these were 2,
To the one right behind me. So
2
0.
punches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can do a maximum of 3 punches per turn, because that is the punch rate.
Yep.
All right. Well, so no hits, and that is at speed 5. So,
Yes.
oh dear, all the bad guys get to go.
Yay!
Good times.
An arrow goes out towards Tomo, and another one goes out. Let's see,
Who's shooting at me?
the archers.
Both of them, or just the one who's closest to me?
The one that's closest to you is shooting at you in panic.
Oh,
No special stunts for these guys; they're deadly enough. What is your DV?
May I stunt?
Yes, but what is your DV?
Presently, my evade DV is 5.
Okay. You can stunt it if you want.
Okay, well, I'm debating using a charm, but it's step 7. I don't know when that happens.
Okay. So, if I go...
I
through the
have
attack
the
resolution
steps here. 7 is when you calculate raw damage.
Yeah,
So-
for future reference, I'm just going to read them all out. 1 is declare attack. You declare all of your actions, all of that stuff. Step 2, declare defense. Step 3 is basically DV or PDV. Step 3, roll the attack. Step 4, do any rerolls that charms give you. Mostly that's third excellency. 4, yeah, that was 4. 5, subtract external penalties / apply any special defenses. 6, defense reroll, which is usually again from charms. 7, calculate raw damage. 8, apply hardness, soak, and roll damage. 9, counterattacks. 10, apply results.
Okay, so since we're standing in the reeds, Tomo is going to grab a handful of reeds and start swinging them around, like a whip, just to distract the guy.
Oh, that's fun. That's 1 die. Roll a die and see if it adds to your DV.
It does not.
Okay. And the attack misses you anyway, with only 2 successes. Alright, and 1 goes at Aya. What is your DV?
Alright. Her DV is 6 minus 2 for taking 2 actions. She'll spend a willpower to bump that up to 5.
Okay. Good call. Well, no, never mind. I rolled 4 successes this time, which would not have hit because it needs to beat. That said,
Does it? I thought tie is enough.
no, you have to have at least 1 threshold success, as far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah.
All right. And then these guys are going after Yuki again. Although they are a little worse for wear each because they have both taken some hits. They both also seem angry, and they they both taken the same amount of damage at this point. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah. And they are not stunting this time. What is your current DV?
Current TV is 6. However, I do intend to slip underneath their feet as they're attempting to swing at me.
Okay, roll a 1.
I'm fine with this.
Yep.
1, 0.
Yep.
Fine.
First attack gets 1 success and barely avoids botching. Second attack, your DV is now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still doesn't hit.
Sweet.
Now I'm just curious. Hey. Yes, I can. I'll be right back, guys. You take no damage.
Hey.
And also... Izzy, it's going to be your turn as soon as I get back, so formulate your stunt and such. And sorry about this, guys. IRL stuff.
Mm-hmm. So wait, what is the base damage for punching, kicking, etc.? Because according to this thing you sent me, kicks have +3 bashing. Is it plus your strength rating, or?
It is your strength plus martial arts, and then... No, wait.
Just your strength.
Yeah, just your strength. Just your strength.
Okay, that's damage. Cool.
Yep. And so it's strength plus whatever pluses are associated with your weapon.
Oh, Taco, are you applying wound penalties?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Just reminding you, it applies to your attacks and your defense.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Oh dear.
I am following the rules. I will say that.
Okay. I'm just asking because you were the only person who's taken the hit so far.
Yep. I'm aware. I'm supposed to be at -1, but whether I apply them or not, that matters.
Okay.
Taco is following the rules like a rules person.
I'm following the rules like a heretic.
I know it.
Also, anybody else worried about that frickin' dragon?
It's probably nothing. It's fine.
No? I mean, I'm worried about the boat. I'm worried that the dragon is going to destroy the boat, but, you know.
I don't think it's going to destroy the boat. I'm just worried what it's hiding.
Well, more that it has an associated water wake with it, so it might lift the boat up and move it onto land, which might destroy it.
I might go after the monkey
Priest?
guy. Yeah, I didn't want to call him priest or whatever, but yeah. See if I can't disrupt
I'm
it.
back.
Alright.
So, Izzy, what doth thou wish to do with thine bad self?
Tomo is going to charge forward in an attempt to punch this dude. However, because he's not used to fighting, flip on Oscar.
Cutting in and out.
No. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Tomo is going to charge forward, attempting to punch the archer, but he's going to slip on a moss-covered rock. His fist is going to sink down to the reeds, and instead he's going to twist it in the mud, causing him to instead give a whirlwind kick, doing 2 kicks at this one archer instead of a punch.
Nice, 2 dots.
Yeah.
He's a natural.
I'm just going to spend a willpower on this because pretty much topped off. So,
Okay.
Can you spend a willpower on damage?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to spend a willpower on the second attack.
Okay, so 1 auto success on each attack. Your first attack should be at -2. Well, yeah, and the stunt bonus applies to both. So normally it'd be a -2, but you got a 2-die stunt. So it's basically your normal pool and then your normal pool -1.
Okay. And if I spend the willpower second one, they're both going to be just my normal, correct?
No, that's post that. It's one auto success, not one extra die.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll that die, the willpower stuff.
Okay, cool. And it's my martial arts plus my dexterity plus any specialties I have?
Yes, and if you're doing a kick, your base damage is 3. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yep. So let's see. Because I changed my specialties.
What are they now?
My form and unarmed.
Okay, that's +2, so yeah.
Yeah, so 12 dice. One, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, I would have given them different armor if I'd remembered that your group is very punchy.
My first attack is 7 success.
Yeah, that is a hard hit. Let's see, these guys, when using bows, their DV is... Why does it skip it? Oh, right, it has to use DDV. So their DV is 2 against the first attack and 1 against the second, so...
Okay, so my
you
first...
said you got 7?
7 plus the 1, so 8, and my second one I rolled 5 successes.
Okay, so let's do the first one. 8 minus 2 is 6. Then you add 3 because you were doing a kick. So 10 minus their soak is 3. Yeah, you roll 3 die for bashing on the first one.
Do I add my strength to this?
Oh, right, and you get an extra 1 from the willpower you spent, so you're rolling 4.
And do I get...
Yes, plus your strength.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what your strength is.
Okay, that's only 1 bashing, sadly.
Okay. And then your second one, you said you got 5 successes?
5 plus the 1 auto, which is 6.
Okay, 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 plus strength. What's your strength?
1.
Okay. So yeah, you're just rolling 2 dice on the second attack. Because
Just
that
2
is your minimum damage because it's your essence.
Okay.
They have good bashing soak, unfortunately.
You can't botch damage, correct?
Correct.
Okay, then no successes.
Okay. Okay. This beast advances once more and roars at the boat. And everybody cowering on it. And they now make valor rolls.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
Okay, 3 of them jump in the water and swim. Ah, we're going to die here!
God damn it.
This one backs up but kind of maintains a wary stance, and the captain is bleeding and busy.
He is busy bleeding.
Yes. That said, the boat, it doesn't capsize, but like a wave of water hits it, and it's kind of like tilting. It's like half out the water now. Just lodged against the side, which is why I made it smaller, because it's listing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Does it look like the water is still pushing into it?
Yep. Izzy, you know that this isn't real, but there is a wave of water with it that seems to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's much more what I was worried about.
Yeah. If it takes one or two more hits like that, it might actually capsize, and that would be a problem. Not only because, you guys would have to figure out how to fix it, but Yuki, all those nice things you brought with you would start sinking and getting brought downriver.
Yeah,
That said, you're preoccupied right now.
I am preoccupied right now.
Let's see. The speed of a kick is 5. So you're there. Or wait, did I already move you, Izzy?
I was in the 1 spot.
Okay, yeah. I'll just move these guys here. Okay, Yuki, Aya, and the swordsman.
All right. If we're up against an enemy, who goes first?
It's technically, you can either be a roll-off, or I can just say. In this case, I'm letting both of you guys go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess keeping with tradition, I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, yeah. I'm leaving you to do that because we got to stop this dragon.
Yes.
So I am going to fly overhead, kind of circling over the treetops, trying to get closer to these priests, monks, whatever. I don't know.
They're dressed like priests.
All right, and Aya is going to apply a basic illusion to her attack, throwing a kunai before everyone else's vision sees it multiplying before there are dozens of kunai flying, making it incredibly hard to perceive what is real and what is not. And she launches 3 attacks, 1 at each of the monk guys.
Awesome. Take it 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that essence because this is gonna be a lot.
Are you finally using an excellency?
I am.
Cool.
So that's 18. And 9. Okay. So I'm using the first excellency to add an extra 4 dice to each attack.
Well, damn, son.
Well, I have a penalty of... Yes, that. I mean, I have a penalty of 3, 4, and 5 on it,
Yeah.
so, yeah. So for me, that's...
Okay, DVs against the attacker 3-2-2. Oh, sorry, never mind. You're attacking each of them, so 3 each.
Yeah, just 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 16 minus 3 for the first one. So yeah, 13 and then minus 1 for each. So targets picked randomly, I guess.
Okay, we'll just go top, left, right.
Boop, boop, boop. Is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Yeah, like I said, you're up against a DV of 3 for each one because you're splitting your targets.
Okay. Yep.
These guys are not wearing armor. And this is lethal, right?
Of course.
Of course, of course. Yeah, so you're up against natural soak of 2.
All right, that's the 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So second one has 3, 4, 5 successes, and the third one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Okay, so what was the first one? 7? No, it was 858.
Yes.
Okay. Remember, DVs are 3, so just subtract 3, and then their soak is 2 because they're not wearing armor.
All right, and then damage is 4, 5, 6, 7, or sorry, 5, 6. I don't know why I keep thinking it's 7, but yeah. So 6 plus 5, and you said a soak of 2.
Yeah.
Then that's 9.
Mm-hmm.
First one takes 3 damage.
Okay.
Second one takes 3 damage.
Okay.
And the third one takes 4 damage.
Very nice.
Stop that shit.
Okay. Do you have the flurry charm yet, or is it S3?
Throne doesn't really get a flurry charm.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You get the one where your
the
weapon
attack.
flies and attacks on its own. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
So that's, I think it's
you
speed
have done massive
4.
damage to all 3 of them. They are not feeling good. Taco.
Okay. The one that had been hit by the kunai, I'm going to be focusing entirely on him. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to kick out his leg and continue pummeling on that one particular spot that was already stabbed. However, this time, rather than just doing that, I'm going to what I'm attempting to do is shove my hand deep into that wound in order to pick up his body and slam it into his friend. So 1 punch at each.
Okay. Yeah, I'm giving that 2 die. 'Cause
willpower.
That's fun.
Willpower for that, so...
Cool. For each, so are you basically making 2 attacks? One
Yes.
Yeah.
So willpower for each, so that's 2 willpower I need to spend?
Yep.
Okay.
That was another success. The first attack... right. So, because you made a 2-die stunt, you add 2 die to the die pool. So your first attack is at your normal die pool, and your second attack is at your normal die pool -1. You spent 2 willpower, so they both get 1 auto success.
Okay.
You cannot botch, by the way, because you spent willpower.
Okay, so then, that is 4, 5, 6, 7... 7. Okay. So,
Okay.
for the first attack,
And these guys, yeah.
No, that last one isn't real. I misclicked. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6.
right. These guys are in penalties, so their DVs are lower. That's
So
important.
that's a 6 to hit for the first one?
That will definitely hit. I'm just double checking what their DV is right now. Let's see. Used a sword. Oh my. Yeah.
No,
they
7 to hit, 7 to hit, 7 to hit, because automatic success.
And let's see. 200. Yeah, they both have a DV of 1 right now
Oh dear.
because of wound penalties and the attack they used.
Yep. So
6.
7.
Yeah.
I forgot the
yeah,
willpower.
Yeah. You're still doing bashing damage. So
Yes.
wait. So what's your? And you said punch.
Yes, punch.
Okay. So unfortunately, you're still doing 3 dice on each. But
Yep.
yeah.
Well, that's the first one. The second one I haven't rolled the accuracy on
Okay.
yet.
Well,
So-
still roll 3 dice and see how much damage you do.
2.
Okay.
Unless 10's also double for
They do
damage. Okay, so then 2.
He is not looking happy as you clock him, and let's see what happens as you. Oh yeah, as you reach.
As I
into his
as I force his shoulder into his friend's body.
Yeah, let's see how that one goes.
Oh, that's a 5, 6, 7. That's also a 7.
Okay. Exact same routine.
Okay. No damage.
You should be rolling 3 dice.
That is 3 dice for the
Oh,
damage.
okay. Sorry, I just saw a 1 and a 0.
Yeah, that's 6. The
Okay,
one was it was 3 and 3, and then 0 is the damage for
Okay.
dice.
I see.
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I should delineate those a little bit better.
No, it's okay. This first one's going to be clunky.
So the first one takes 3 damage. No, takes 2 damage, and then the other one takes 0.
Correct. All right, they're going to try and hit you back again. Although they are this time very much impeded by their wound penalties. Let's see. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Now that we're actually close enough to the water, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to run around the one that is currently harmed on the water, specifically to get onto it and to get far enough away that he can't necessarily reach me, and then immediately jump straight back to get close enough to him, to be up and close. So, kind of jump back onto the water, land on my feet because I'm water. Because I am water aspect, I can walk on it and jump immediately right back.
Yeah, I'll give you a 1 for that.
All right. 1, 0.
Yeah.
I expected as much, but
Yeah, you do not have a good track record with these.
no.
Okay, so 1 success on the first attack. Does not penetrate your DVs, though it does lower them by 1. Second attack by the more injured guy. He only has 4 dice now. And he gets 4 successes, which is still not enough, I believe.
Nope.
Actually, your wound penalty... Oh, right, never mind, they don't. Yeah.
Nope. They don't. That is a thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Speed of that attack is 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Izzy, what do you wish to do to your new friends?
Well, I want to punch him, but I think it's a smart idea for me. And
Gotta
kind
get
of,
it out again.
what is it with this mic?
It might be Discord. It does that.
But it's only Izzy.
It's only been Izzy, yeah.
That is true facts.
I got this mic thinking it was going to be good. Okay, so what my thoughts are is I'm going to grab a and kind of Tarzan my way around this dude by running on the bark of a tree. And as I'm running, I'm accidentally going to get my ass tangled in this. But I'm like, that's okay. Throw my hands together in a, make up a hand sign, and then the vine is going to wrap around the entirety of my body and harden into armor. And that will be my turn.
That sounds awesome. Also, you can take a 2 die if there were any dice involved, or if you just want the stuff back.
I would love the motes back.
You can take them.
Cool.
So what's your soak now?
I gain armor. I gain 4 armor. For bashing or lethal.
Yeah. That is your soak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that gets added to my soak?
Yes.
Oh, then my soak went up considerably.
Yes.
My bashing and lethal soak are both now sitting at 6.
Very nice. Was that a speed 5?
That is a speed... Where did you go?
If it's just simple, then it's 5. Probably.
Yeah, it says simple.
Okay.
And I gain points back from that. So I'm sitting at... Why can't I edit my shit?
So these guys are going to drop their bows. No, never mind. I have a better plan. These guys are both going to take their bows, string them onto branches, and kind of use them to slide down to where you guys are. Then drop them to the ground and take out knives. One of them is going for Tomo, and one of them is going for Aya.
I was still flying.
Okay.
I mean, if he wants to make a jump at me, I mean, that's fine too.
No, he would just use his bow then.
Yeah.
I mean, they can both come at me. I don't care.
Yeah, well, the one of them is trying to shoot Aya.
All right. Aya will, seeing that the guy's drawing his bow, she has one tactical advantage that most birds don't necessarily have. She still has hands. So in a feat of acrobatics, she grabs onto a branch as she passes it, and it flexes hard, and she uses it to deflect the arrow away from herself, and still holding onto it, it launches her back in the other direction, reversing her momentum.
Okay. Yeah, roll 2 die. Also, they only got 4 successes, so I don't think you are getting hit anyway.
Um,
All right.
oh wait, that's not right. But either way, it was a 3 and a 4, so no extra.
Yeah.
I put 10, not 7. Derp.
Yeah. All right, here comes the attack towards Tomo.
Toma looks at the guy with the knife, finds him uninteresting, bends over, picks up the bow, examines the bow.
What's your DV?
5.
Okay, he actually got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7, 8, 10, 10. Also 4, 6, 6. But you get the idea. Okay, so he hits you by 1. Knife does not have lots of damage. Your soaks are 6 now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he is doing min damage, which is just 1 die. Izzy, take 1 die of take 1 level of lethal damage.
Question for you. Question. If I increased my soak further, he would still just get that 1 die, correct?
Correct. In this
Okay.
particular case, yes.
Okay, so there is no point in me increasing.
If he had rolled any more successes, he would have gotten additional dice.
Yeah. But in this case.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Wash. How many successes did that guy get on me?
On you? 4.
Yeah. He does hit by 1 because I
did not
made
realize.
3. I made 3 attacks.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just kind of assumed.
Yeah. Well, I forgot to, but yeah.
What is your soak?
My lethal soak is 5
Okay, that is good.
because I am wearing a
using-
chain shirt.
Okay, he is still rolling 3 dice on you then, because he is using frog catch arrows, which adds
Indeed.
lethal. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. You have armor. So he's rolling base damage because frog catch only does its bonus damage if you have armor. If you don't have armor, sorry.
Unarmored. Okay.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I count as being armored right now?
No. It has to be actual physical armor as opposed to what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird. That said, you do not take any damage. I rolled a 5.
Woohoo! Easy. Okay, next.
I would just like to point out, ow, why would you do that?
Yeah, So wait, where were we in the order? Here?
I just
think
got...
Aya is next. Yes, that is correct.
Did you want to do a roll off?
No, you can just go first for during the combat tutorial.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Pete.
As a side note, this is making obvious the combat power difference between the two squads, but
Yes.
Dan does not count.
Aya is going to go across the river. Well, I reverse direction, so I guess she'd go down a little bit, but yeah, so she's going to go this way. Again, gaining a little bit of altitude as she goes. She can't ascend very fast, just a couple of yards per action.
Okay.
But yeah, she kind of moves away, and then yeah, just throws a kunai back at him, at the guy who attacked her first.
Okay, that's this one.
Mhm. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I will use the first excellency for another 4 dice.
Very nice.
So
And
yeah.
that guy has a knife.
Boop, boop.
So his DV is okay. Yeah, his DV is currently. Oh right, dodge DV. I'm an idiot. No, never mind. It's 2 either way.
5 successes, so beat by 3, I guess.
Yep.
And that is 6.
And you are doing
Plus
lethal.
3.
He has 3 lethal soak. So
Alright, 6 damage.
very nice.
That is 3 damage.
Yeah, still up, but not looking great. As you, you cut his bow on the ground, and then it bounces up into his lower section of his spine, and he cries out in pain.
Feels bad, man.
Pretty much. Oh, never mind. Tomo picked up the bow. Either way. All right. 5. Yeah, another wave hits the boat. It's basically sideways now, but
Shit.
not upside down.
I thought it would have stopped when I hit them.
They
I don't think it would stop.
They
I don't
still
know.
had to roll. You got close.
Dang.
Yeah.
And Wash, my attack is speed 4. I moved myself back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot where these guys are supposed to be, but they've all run or died at this point, so I'm just going to take them out. Whee! Yeah, they're slowing with the current. They're going down the river. You guys can deal with that later. Choppy guys, unfortunately. Although they are in heavy wound penalties at this point. They're going after Yuki again. Nothing special, just anger and rage.
I mean, I'm taking all the pleasure in this. I mean, look at these inferior beings trying to hit me.
Okay, minus wound penalties. Yeah, they're both at minus 2 dice. So your DV is currently
6.
okay. First one only gets 1 success. Your DV goes down to 5. See what happens now. Yep, second one only gets 3. Yeah, they're chopping at you, and they cannot hit to save their lives, and they're just bleeding, and and they are completely open to attack.
Meanwhile, I'm just having the time of my life.
Time of your life.
Yuki, guess whose turn it is?
What's that? You guys put up such a good front at the start. I mean, where'd all that bravado go now? I guess you just can't keep up with me, huh? And I'm going to attempt to flip over the one that had that has the wound in his back, and specifically kick on that location now.
Okay.
What? Can't keep up?
Okay, you can get a 1 die. You've been hitting the one spot a lot.
I'm aware.
Okay.
However, if I'm going to inflict the most pain, I need to do that.
Oh, I understand.
Let's see. That is 1 die. Da-da-da. 7, 8. 8. Okay. 2, 8. That is 2 successes. That sucked.
That is sufficient after their wound penalties.
All right. And that
They
was...
have DVs of 0 right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. The first one has that one has a DV of 0. This one has a DV of 1. I was assuming you were attacking them in that order, if at all.
No, the harmed one first, obviously.
Yeah.
That is, since I switched to a kick this time, that is +3 instead. I very specifically did. So that is 1, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, you're
6.
still only doing base damage, unfortunately.
Yep. 3 damage to him.
He passes
bashing
out.
bat. Yep.
Yeah, still passes out.
Yep. Ah, that felt good, stomping on the little guy.
Oh god, that's horrible.
Good.
Oh no, that was bashing damage. He's not dead. He's just knocked out.
Yep.
Well, I just meant him relishing it. Oh god.
And you kicked, so that's speed 6.
Yep. No, speed 5, I think. Kicking.
Oh, sorry, it's clinching that's speed 6.
Yep. Clinching is speed 6. Yep.
Okay. Bow users. Knife coming out. Once again going towards Aya, and a bow user, now pissed off at Yuki, is going to shoot at him. So this will be interesting.
Wait,
So-
they're not attacking me?
You haven't proved yourself a real threat yet. Everything you've done seems like it's been an accident.
Wait,
you
do
said-
any of them have line of sight with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Mostly I'm just asking because of the boat. Okay. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep, that's fine.
All right.
I am going to attempt to dodge out of the way by using his friend as a shield.
The unconscious one?
No, the other
Or
one.
the last one? Okay. Yeah, sure.
by stepping on his friend.
Okay. Roll a die.
One success. Yes.
Yay! All right, let's see. 3 successes on the bow, so you're good.
Yep.
The other reason it's important once charms start getting involved that you decide parry versus dodge, because there are attacks that are unparryable, undodgeable, and there are attacks that even if you block, something bad will happen to you.
Yep.
So, and knife going out for Aya.
Okay.
Stay still, you bitch!
She is going to shed the height that she has gained so far, collapsing her wings and going into a dive, using that extra speed to dodge out of the way. She drops down to the water level and then opens her wings back up to level out again.
Okay, roll 2. And I'm just going to move to you get 1 defensive stunt per round just to keep things moving.
Yep. Aw.
0, 6. Ah.
We never get any.
Well, no, Taco got 1. What's your
Oh,
got
yeah.
1?
My DV is 5. I made 1 attack.
Okay, wow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 successes on 5 dice.
Baller.
Yeah, 9, 9, 8, 8, 10.
Well, it happens.
Yep, it's just a knife. What's your lethal soak again?
5.
Very nice. Knife damage. Okay, so just rolling 1 die. Ah, fell off. That's jacked. And under a shoe. That is a 3, so no damage.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
For whom? All right. Aya and Tomo, please decide who would like to go first.
Up to you, Eric.
Well, I had a plan, so having just gone into a dive, and
Also, just sorry, I apologize for interrupting.
absolutely,
But
it's fine.
if we get to here, another wave will hit the boat,
Yeah.
as you were.
So, like I said, she had gone into a dive and pulled up right along the water surface. She skims along at top speed, having just pulled out of the dive, coming up out of the water, getting right into their faces, and when they cringe to, wince away from the sudden impact, she pulls up and, instead of crashing into them, throws another volley of kunai at them.
Okay.
Exactly.
2 dice.
Awesome. All attacks enhanced by the first excellency. So it's another 10, 11, 12, 16. So yeah, it's 13, 12, and 11 dice.
Okay.
We'll do them one at a time, just for sanity's sake.
Okay, so the lower right-hand one has slightly more damage than the other two, if you have a preference of order. The other two have the same damage.
Not really, no.
Okay.
You can pick. I really...
Alright, let's just go top, left, right. That's what we did last time.
Alright, so first one is 13. That's 6 successes.
The DV on all these guys is going to be 3, so that is a hit.
Alright. Damage is 6 plus
lethal
3.
soak is 2.
Alright, 7 damage. That's 3 damage.
Okay. Still hanging on.
What a champ.
Yeah.
Second one is 12 dice. That's a lot of success. That's 8, 9.
Nice. Again.
So, yeah. So 7 over the threshold is 13 minus... You said their soak is 2?
Their soak is 2 and their DVs are 3. Yeah, 3.
It was something.
Because they've mostly been standing here chanting and then dodging and defending as per necessary.
I feel like I calculated something wrong. Like, it was 9 successes. They have a DV of 3, so I beat it by 6. So 12 damage minus 2 is 10.
Yep.
4. And then the last one is 11 dice, which came out to 5 successes, beats by 2, for 8 damage minus 2 is 6. 2 damage.
Okay. You did kill one.
I did.
As as you go in and deliver all of your blows, sprays of arterial blood erupt, some of it falling into the water, dissipating immediately, and the waves seem to lose strength, though they are still coming. You want to move yourself up the wheel?
Whoever gets to it first. But
yeah. Izzy, you're up.
He said he was going to the bathroom, so he
No,
might have gone back.
no, I was unmuted.
Oh, okay.
You're unmuting in the bathroom?
Yeah, I was unmuting. I'm a horrible person. I have a question about supplemental attacks or supplemental charms.
Yes. They
How
can,
do they work?
they enhance whichever simple action you are taking that turn.
Okay, cool.
Or whatever attack.
Okay, cool.
The way it's a little weird because if you have a simple charm and you use a supplemental charm, the supplemental charm must enhance the simple charm. Otherwise, you can use them on attacks and other things.
Okay.
By the way, aren't your wounds healing?
Yeah, no, I was about to get to that.
Okay, go for it.
I was gonna start by rapidly poking the guy who's shoulder, because I think he went after Aya this past turn.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah. Just start poking him in the shoulder. Hey, mister, it wasn't really nice to, try to stab my friend like that. You're really not very... You cut into my clothes. You know that? I say as I dust it off with, no marking of a wound underneath me. And as I'm tapping him, he'll slowly turn around. I'm just like, what's the matter with you, man? Mister, come on. Pay attention to me. Why are you
Shut
so
up, kid.
unfriendly?
This is adult stuff.
And as he says that, I'm going to get really fumed, and I'm just going to step on a line, placed right between his legs to get him in the gonads.
Okay.
Also, when I was poking him in the shoulder, I was,
You cut out during what you said you were going to be doing.
while I was poking him, I decided to mark him.
Okay. Sounds good. 2 die bonus for crotch shot.
Woohoo! Crotch shot.
Hey, dude, you wasted you used your rake crotch shot in the first session. I'm good with this.
Does that count as a punch or a kick?
Your call.
I guess I'll count it as a kick. Because why not? And I guess I'll use that as willpower. And I will spend willpower on this. And let me just adjust my notes. Okay. So I guess kick, that is 12 dice.
Yes. And his DV is currently... Let's see, he's taking that much damage, so...
I think he's only taken 1.
No, he's taken more than that. I has hit him too.
No.
Knife... DV... Yeah, DV 0 after penalties.
Okay, so I'm just
After
rolling...
wound penalties.
So just rolling a 12 then?
Well, I'm... Yeah.
Yep, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4... 7 successes.
7 successes. Very nice. Was this a punch or a kick?
Kick.
Okay. So, you get, after his soak and you add the kick, you get 3 plus your strength in damage dice. So 4. Still.
Cool. Also, because he's marked, I also get a automatic success.
Was this soul marking strike or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
On any attacks I make... Wait, is that to hit or is that to do damage?
Hold on, let me look at the charm because I didn't have it up.
On any attack... Is this the one I was trying to use? Yeah.
On any attack, yeah.
Okay.
So just roll 1 more die.
Okay. That is 2 successes. Is that 2 more dice?
Huh?
That's
No. You roll 2 more for the damage.
Yeah,
Wait. Sorry. Question. You rolled all 4.
I rolled that 1 additional die for this charm. 10.
Oh yeah. That means you get to roll 6 for your damage.
Cool.
Assuming you haven't rolled any damage yet.
I have not.
Okay, cool.
Only 1 success. I am getting shit on damage rolls today.
Jeez, man. Well, you knocked him into another level of wound penalties, but he's still up.
What are wound penalties?
So, as you take damage, you take off buff.
He asked sarcastically.
Okay. And that was a kick, so 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, wait. Yeah. Okay, another round of water hits the boat. Let me see, based on dice, whether it capsizes. It would have to take... It would basically have to be all 10s at this point. It is not all 10s. That is a botch.
Woohoo! So the boat swings back in the opposite direction?
Yeah, a little bit. After the pressure abates a little bit, it starts to tip back. This thing kind of gets more translucent and easy to see that it is not here. Although it is not physically here, it does seem to be timed up with the hitting of the waves rather nicely.
Did we actually lose 3 of the crew?
They ran off.
They're swimming away. They're running.
We'll pick them up.
Maybe. It's up to you guys.
We can't leave our friends behind.
There will be punishments. Many, many punishments.
And let's see. This guy's still actually in relatively good shape. He is going to try to make a big slashing motion down and around, and when you dodge out of the way, he is going to, in fact, reverse direction as he was going for speed and not power, hook around your ankle and try and trip you, and then in one more flourish, slam down with his sword into your sternum. Let's see how he does. Would you like to stunt defense? Taco.
Oh,
He's trying to trip you and then smash your face in.
yeah. I think that the best thing to do in that case is to actually pick up my leg as he's attempting to trip me, and actually slam it down onto his his sword, trying to force it away from me.
Okay. Take a 1.
Yep. Roll 1. 0.
Okay.
Fine.
What's your DV right now? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay, here we go. Three successes. He misses. Then these guys. Noticing for the first time, seemingly, who has armor and who doesn't. This archer is going to try and attack Yuki again.
The one standing next to me?
No, there's
No.
2. Is not going to hit. Only got 1 success.
Right.
And this one's going to go, "Fuck you, you kid! You little asshole! Come here!" And then he's going to lunge at you with his.
I'm just gonna look at him disapprovingly. That's not very nice to say. Language around.
And because of his wound penalties, he is not going to have a good roll. But I did give him a 1 dot for having a high-pitched voice. Oh, that's only 2 successes. Yeah, not doing good. Yuki and Aya on the same tick once again.
Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Aya is going to,
For the record, I'm not going to make you roll medicine or anything. These two both have 1 health level.
Alright, Aya's going to, try and gain what altitude she could, touch down briefly here, grabbing a couple of stones, lifting off again, and then trying to knock them out with some rocks.
Alright.
I guess they would be like 0 accuracy, 1 bashing, or no bashing baseline. I mean, I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, let's just let you use your strength for damage in this case.
Okay, yeah.
Their DVs are negative, which means they default to 0 because they're in their -4 health levels.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So...
Also, they look terrified.
I'd
As they
imagine.
should.
So yeah, I was just doing one attack each. If it
Okay.
wasn't, yeah. So 10 dice minus this. So 8 dice on the first one.
Take a 1 die on that, by the way. I was on the fence, but yeah.
Okay.
About whether it would be 1 or 2, but anyway. So.
Oh, okay. I was like 0 or 1. Oh, I need to step up my game.
No, it's like you're using the environment and stuff, but also.
It wasn't that flashy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. So yeah, it's 2 10s. Jeez. So 7 on the first one.
Jeez. Like I said, no DVs. This is bashing, so 7 plus your strength. So it's, going to be your strength and damage dice. Because... Oh, wait, no, these are the people without armor. Oh, God!
Oh god, no. Mistakes have been made.
Yeah, they just have 2 soak.
Dang it. Take off the last 2 dice, which I guess is 3 successes, so they still took 4, or sorry. I forgot. Damage dice 10s don't count twice.
No, they
They still took 3
Okay.
from that first one. 3 bashing,
Okay.
so it's
And roll the second attack if you're doing 2.
yeah, that's 10 dice. That's 4 successes. So that's a total of 10 damage minus 2 for soak.
Yep.
So 2 damage.
Okay. So, funny story, the first one you killed anyway, and this one just gets knocked out.
Whew.
Because if you loop all the way around, bashing turns into lethal, lethal turns into aggro.
Yes.
Yeah.
So not quite dead, but close.
Yeah, this one is still alive. These 2 are dead.
Sorry.
And the dragon and the increased current seem to just kind of dissipate.
Oh, thank God.
Boat's still kind of locked in place, though, so...
Oh,
And now it's above the water.
the sailors can
Receives.
fix that.
Alright, move yourself forward, and then it is Taco's turn.
Okay. I think that I'm going to hook my leg underneath his and flip him 180 degrees so his head is facing down, and then immediately punch directly down into his face to force his head down into the sand, because we're obviously on a beach right now.
That's awesome, 2 dice.
Okay. Da-da-da.
Or either get a willpower or 4 motes.
I will get that willpower back.
Alright.
7, 8, 9. Roll 9. 2. Holy crap. That was shitty. So 2 successes.
Let me think. Let's see, because he attacked with a sword, which meant...
Oh wait, I missed one for accuracy because punch.
Don't
0.
forget the one from the stunt.
I already did.
Cool.
Already did.
Alright, so chopping sword, DV... So his DV was 2 minus 1, so you
So that's
still hit.
1 hit. Yep.
Yep.
So that's 1 hit. So 1, 3...
And we all know by now you're just going to be doing your default damage.
Yep. So that should be 2 damage.
3 dice.
Well, 3 to roll.
Yeah.
1. 1 bashing.
Okay. You smack him. Yeah, like you head plant him, and then he just kind of leans back, and he's got sand in his hair and stuff, and he's not happy.
Of course not.
Yeah, but it didn't have quite the finality effect that you wanted. Izzy,
I'm gonna go with classic. The
gotta-
flesh.
just exit the call and rejoin. That usually helps for a little bit.
Am I better now?
All right, give it a shot. We'll find out.
So I'm going to use classic ninja physics here. Since the log is still wedged up in his groin as he tried to stab me, now gravity's going to do its toll, and it's going to bounce back to the ground, propelling me up into the air, which I'm then going to do a somersault flip and do an axe kick right on his sternum.
Okay, 2 dice. Sounds good.
I will get motes back,
Yeah.
because, yeah, why not? Okay, let's see, that's... Oh, I haven't been rolling my stunt dice for accuracy.
You should do that.
Yeah.
Self-inflicted mediocrity.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 plus my 1 automatic success on him, so that's
Oh, you used willpower,
6.
right? Yeah.
No, I
6?
didn't. I didn't use willpower on him.
No. Oh, yeah. I thought, was that for damage or for attack?
It's to hit,
Okay, just making sure.
so that's 6 total.
Are you gonna mark him again?
I would have had to declare that when I was attacking him.
That is
so-
true facts. Okay,
So no.
so DV of 1 right now. So, what'd you say you got in successes?
6.
Okay, so let's see. 5 dice. Would you say this is a punch or a kick?
This is well. I kicked him in the sternum, so it's a kick.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minus 7. Yeah, you get to roll 3 dice.
Two successes.
Unconscious. You plant his ass.
Can I take his armor and his bow?
Yeah, that can be your next turn if you want. All right. Well,
Who's still conscious?
One
this
sword dude.
and this guy who's been fighting Yuki.
Yep.
They are way too far away for me to do anything.
Until you pick up a bow.
Which we never figured out how that worked.
Hey Eric. Do you know if
Yes.
you're using a martial arts weapon, if you have to use the lesser of the weapons stat or martial arts?
You can use either.
Oh, well, shit. That's weird for bows. That's really weird.
It does say in the beginning of the style that I can use bows, and it just increases... I think it said it turns my damage to lethal, and it gives me 25 yards range on all my attacks, which I thought was weird.
Yeah, that's extra weird. Okay, I guess you can do that. In the meantime, guy with a chopping sword going after Yuki for what may well be the last time. Oh yeah, your DV is down a little bit because you... No, wait, you have had a turn since the last
Yep,
time.
I've had a turn.
Well, given his current position, he is going to roll backwards, get into a crouch, flail forward his left hand, trying to throw sand into your eyes, and then swipe forward to try and chop your fucking head off.
Okay.
Gotta respect his earnestness.
Yeah, he does not like you right now.
Yeah, no, imagine not.
Damn. He got 5 successes and still you dodge away.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Boy,
was going
not
to say
doing
that
well.
I was going to say that I just stand there with steely resolve, just like dodge. No, no, sir, no. That is not appropriate.
Okay. Oh, right. What am I doing? Okay, Aya.
All right. She is going to perch herself on a branch in front of this guy in a bit of an action pose, kind of squatted down, holding her kunai out, and demand his surrender. Put down your weapon, and we'll let you live.
All right. That's probably manipulation plus. You're making a social attack, I assume.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Pitch me what you think that is. That's probably intimidation, so I would default say presence.
Yes, I don't see how you could pitch that as much else.
Yeah.
Except maybe investigation if you're kind of questioning them, I guess. You know what I mean. Presence in this case. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll let you do manip plus presence for this one.
Okay.
It should maybe be charisma, but whatever.
I mean, I don't care. If you think it's charisma.
No, just go for it.
Stun?
Yeah, one, yeah, one die.
Okay. So that...
I was having trouble remembering it, which means it's a one die.
So that is... Ooh, 2 tenths, jeez. 7 successes.
Yeah, that beats his 4. Just throws down his bow. Funny story, this guy has not been hit the entire fight. But he's watching all of his friends die.
I'm gonna walk over and kick him in the nuts.
There's still one enemy left, so initiative continues until it's done. So in normal fights, I would have called it by now because you guys were the obvious victors, but I wanted to let everybody get as much combat demo time as possible and practice with stunting. So we're going to go till the end. He just drops that, pulls out and drops his knife, just goes, honestly, I hate having to do this. I'm sorry. These guys are weird. It's a whole thing. What do you want to know? And then we're going to move on. I'm just going to call that a miscellaneous action, because I think that's what social attacks are. And move
I had already moved myself 6.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's like speed 6. I don't know.
Yeah.
Socials... Okay. It might even be slower than speed 6.
Yeah.
Social's weird in combat.
Okay. Taco.
I am going to reach behind me with my leg, scooping up the currently unconscious corpse of his buddy there and chuck it at him in a distracting fashion so that I can run underneath the body and then immediately uppercut him.
Okay.
You may want to stay down this time.
One die.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's 8. 8 dice. 1 success. No, 1 more die. 1 success.
Okay, you don't actually hit him this time.
No!
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Izzy.
Can I see Yuki from where I am?
Yeah, she's... Oh, Yuki. Right, not... yeah.
You saw that I was fighting it.
Yes. So the boat is kind of wedged in position, but it's leveling off, and there's a splash, and you can kind of see that as your eyes are drawn to it.
Oh, I can see what's going on that other shore?
Yeah.
Oh.
Their fight is much less subtle than yours.
I'm going to pick up the bow at my feet and attempt to shoot the guy that's fighting Yuki, because he's clearly still resisting.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
I sent you
No,
a link.
I saw. I saw. I'm looking up the accuracy of the weapon.
Okay, cool.
And I think I'm okay with you doing this, because I have seen how some other stuff... Blah, 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 blah. So, accuracy +0, speed 6, rate 2, damage dash.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means it's speed 6, its range is 150 yards.
I meant the dash.
It means that your damage is equal to a maximum of is normally strength, but it has a max strength boost of 3. So your base damage with it is 3.
Okay, so 3?
Yeah. Base damage with it is 3. There is no accuracy bonus. This is kind of a shitty bow.
It also says here that if I use my style, I add 2 damage dice to any bow I use.
Oh, okay, so it's 5.
Cool. That is...
I will double check that, because that might be the... You may have found the first edition version, so I need to double check it.
I have no idea which edition this is.
Yeah.
But okay. So I'm rolling martial arts with this, and I am no longer unarmed, so I'm rolling less dice. And I'm just going to assume I didn't get a stunt for that.
No, not for just picking up and shooting.
Okay.
Come on, power roll.
Well, it's 11 dice, so...
No, I was just saying, like, you know, do an action roll. Like, I roll and pick up the bow.
And his DV is basically 0 right now because Yuki has attacked him and he hasn't gotten another turn yet.
If you're acting on the same turn, or same tick, he should refresh, shouldn't he?
Nah.
Okay.
Not right now.
So
if
that
you're
is,
fighting an Exalt, yes.
that is 4 successes.
Okay. 4 + 5 is 9, -7 is 2. You get to roll 2 die for damage. Oh, what am I doing? That's bashing. You get more than that, because this is lethal now. You get to roll 6 for damage.
I've never had a lethal weapon before.
Who gave the child a weapon?
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
4 successes.
10s do not count as 2.
Yes,
That
4
works.
4 successes.
Well, damn. He is down. He would be dead, but you've been doing nothing but bashing damage to him, Yuki.
Yep.
Alright, fight is over.
Hi, Fred Yuki!
Thank you.
You're welcome!
Now let's go gather the rest of my crew.
Wash, who looks obviously injured.
Me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, wait. I'm not presenting myself as injured until after the fight is over.
Yeah. Yuki is the most, and grievously so, injured. Yuki also doesn't seem to be affected by his injuries at all.
Yes,
you have
but,
enough medicine to tell.
yes, but the captain is more friendly. The captain is probably the focus.
Yeah.
Do you care about the enemies? Because this guy was nearly dead. But not dead, but nearly.
Yeah, I think 4 of these guys, 3 of these guys are alive and the rest are dead.
I would like information from some of them, and then drown them.
Okay.
I would like to make friends with the one who surrendered, because he clearly is smart, and, just...
Oh, no, he's allowed to live. He can go.
He clearly just made a wrong decision. But, I'm going to go over to the captain. How bad's his injury levels, Wash?
He took 2 levels.
I'm going to be
2 levels of lethal.
Captain, are you okay?
Oh, never mind. I forgot. He, this guy took 2 levels of lethal. The captain took 4.
Yeah.
I'm going to
not doing great.
I'm going to give the captain a hug, and his injuries are just going to wash away.
Yep. And you skipped the second part of that. Is anybody else in the area for this hug?
It doesn't look like it.
I am currently gathering up the bodies of people who we are going to be interrogating and / or
Okay.
drowning.
The first thing I did is I wanted to come back and ask, like, does anyone, like, know... Or, is anyone a doctor? Can anyone treat people? Because, well, again, that guy is nearly dead.
Make a perception plus awareness roll. You have an external penalty of 3.
Okay. Perception plus awareness is 7. Nope. Not enough.
Okay. Yeah, you don't quite see what's going on.
I go over and I say, "Friend crewman, are you okay?"
I'll be all right.
I offer
Nothing
him.
a few weeks in the med bay won't.
I offer a hug.
Roll charisma plus presence.
Charisma plus pres. I don't have presence, so 5 dice. Three successes.
All right, lad, bring it in. It'll make you happy.
He too feels significantly better.
Oh, I know.
How much did you
It
say
was
he
important because you might have gotten a limit if I.
I was aware.
Yeah, okay. You're just doing the thing where you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know how this works.
Mm-hmm. Did any of the other crewmen take damage? I don't know if they're still around.
The coward swam off.
Hey, friends, come back!
I am enjoying this. Yeah, you guys can start talking it if you want, because basically, yeah, Tomo would be heading over to you guys as the next most injured people in his sight radius, I believe.
I was never damaged.
I know you weren't.
To be fair, you hit twice. You
No,
just
no,
didn't
no.
roll damage.
You're next to Yuki.
Yes.
Yuki took a lot of damage.
Yes. That's
So
why I
Tomo's
am concerned
probably-
about Yuki. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, friend Yuki. Are you feeling okay?
I am feeling very unhappy that I allowed these maggots to lay hands on me.
Would you like a hug?
No.
And there goes the limit.
God damn.
No, I would not like a hug. I would like a doctor.
But if I hug you, you'll feel better.
Will I? Will I really?
I mean, I think so. The captain felt better, didn't you, friend captain?
Yeah, actually, this arrow may not have penetrated as deep as I initially thought.
What do I do to roll sense bullshit? What skullduggery is afoot?
I believe it is perception plus investigation.
I'm not doing it right now.
I know. He wants to roll it, so.
Well, he can tell if you're being genuine.
Yeah, that's what Professor.
Oh, okay.
It's basically rolling insight.
So 5.
No, he's being completely honest.
Okay, there's some skullduggery afoot with...
Or he thinks he's being honest, at least.
Yeah.
There is some sort of skullduggery afoot with this, with Tomo, therefore... He doesn't understand that he is healing people through something, and he frames it as hugging. Fine. I'll accept this. Fine. You can hug me. I guess.
How many levels of damage have you have, Taco?
4?
You get a really tight bear hug.
Don't forget to spend the motes.
I'm trying to click on my damn avatar and it's not moving.
Well, I'm getting onto the boat after I'm collecting. Okay, fine.
I didn't move. Stop moving me! Who keeps moving me? Why? I give you a hug. The wounds miraculously start disappearing from your body.
As I suspected.
Actually, Yuki, make a perception plus awareness roll.
Perception plus awareness. That is... Okay, that's 6. Okay. Well, I botched that.
Hugs from Tomo feel really good. You should do it more often.
Pretty much. You're just so distracted by... Actually, you know what? You botched. Your rage is cooling. You're not used to this. It's very distracting. You feel good.
This
and
is
nice. And then, oh god, it's so weird. Oh!
Oh god, feeling good is awful. Ah!
It's okay, friend Yuki. Just bring it in. I say as I slowly start to pet your bald head.
Never mind that, I'm towering over you. But yes, you're petting my bald head. No, I'm okay with this.
I mean, I never said I was standing next to you while giving you a hug. If you're melting into it, this is becoming one of those full-body hugs where I wrap my legs around you.
Yep.
So you come back to this, Aya.
I look somehow both extraordinarily relaxed and extraordinarily distressed. It's not entirely clear how that came about.
Oh my god, it's so good to see you getting along together.
I know, isn't it great to make friends?
What is this feeling? I don't understand it. It needs to stop.
Kill it with fire.
Aya laughs at the situation, just enjoying herself way too much.
Friendships forming. I like it. If anybody wants to use this as a scene counting as building an intimacy of friendship, go ahead.
Friend Aya, why did you bring this person onto the deck? He's not a friend.
If he doesn't get a medical attention, he's probably gonna die.
Wash,
And we do want information out of these fools.
what are his levels looking like, Wash?
Whose?
The guy.
The one we brought back.
The one you brought back is literally filled up with all lethal and one bashing.
I mean, I don't know how, like, bleeding out or infection or anything like that.
Oh, yeah, infection and stuff still counts.
I mean, I was just under the assumption that he would probably die if we didn't help him.
Yeah, if you guys don't do anything, all of the people that you knocked out are going to bleed out over time.
Well, aren't most
Because
of
they
them
are
dead
mortals.
already? Aren't most of them...
Most, yes. There are 3 alive but bleeding.
Where are these 3?
Well, one is on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is over here, because the one that you shot did not die but fell.
Okay.
And, actually, that might have been a...
Yeah, the
No,
only
yeah,
other sword dude only took bashing.
This one's also bleeding out.
Yep. I'll go over and get them out of incapacitated level, which means they won't be bleeding out.
No, that'll wake him up.
Do the sailors know any
We need
medical?
to go find them.
I'm gonna go back and try and gather them up.
No, man, they're sailors. They were never allowed to go to medical school
Oh,
outside of their caste progression.
Yep. Sounds about right.
I mean,
Alright.
what's the roll to stabilize them?
Probably int plus medicine.
I will attempt to stabilize them.
Okay.
Using my vast experience in the medical field and the new toys that I have gotten, I will grab a bow and 2 arrows, shoot an arrow tied with a rope towards one person, and shoot another arrow with a rope tied towards the other, and then whip both of their unconscious bodies towards the deck because walking is difficult. Once they are upon the deck, I will proceed to, at least treat them so they won't die, and if need be, at least, heal them each one lethal level. Do I have to roll 3 treat wounds?
Yep. You can take a 2-dice stunt bonus, because that's fine.
First one got 1 success to stabilize. Second one, 2 successes. And third one, also 2 successes.
I'm going to just go with that's enough for now.
Okay.
I would need to double check the rules for bleeding and such, and I don't have them memorized.
I mean,
Yeah.
We will be using them for mortals.
if they're still bleeding out after that point, I can heal them for more.
I know.
But they're not.
By the way, at this point, it's a new scene, so both of your scene long both Yuki and Tomo's scene long charms will be wearing them.
So how much did you heal me for?
You're back at full.
As a note,
okay.
I believe your charm does not wear off. Because it's.
I mean, it has no cost, so I mean, technically, I
Yeah.
could just use it again.
Oh no, I mean it's not a scene long.
Yeah, it's indefinite. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I am going to go back and find the other sailors and tell them that everything's good, fight's over, boat is safe. Come on back.
Manipulation plus socialize.
Okay.
Also, Wash, I'm gonna go and I guess grab any weapons that were lying around.
Okay.
Or armor.
There were some knives, a bunch of buff jackets that are now in less than pristine condition. Buff jackets are you can look them up. They're in the core book.
All right. I socialize the shit out of it.
Yeah, is that 6?
7.
Nice. Yeah, like they see you coming and they start swimming faster, and they're like, and they have trouble hearing you over like the pounding of the water, and then you just make such a persuasive argument that they're just kind of reaching up their arms towards you to the point where one or two of them neglect to swim for a minute and dip under and then doggy paddle back up and like, okay, sorry, we'll come back. Just help us, and then they'll go over.
I'd like to think the persuasive argument is just like, you left all your food on the boat, right? It's like, ah,
You want
shit.
ants? That's how you get ants.
So, Wash, we got 2 swords, 2 knives, 2 bows, and 4 buff jackets.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not taking anything, so, it's all yours.
Oh, gee, thank you,
It's
friend.
a chopping sword, by the way. And self bows, which are kind of shitty.
It's okay. I'm gonna work myself to look like a fully armored, awesome person by, wearing a vest on my chest as a pair of pants.
Here's the thing. Does anybody have craft dots?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, because none of this armor is sized for you guys.
I figured it's not
And
gonna stop me from...
Yeah, okay. And you have explicitly described yourself as, rather short and such before, Aziz.
I have, yes.
Yeah,
No,
so
I'm-
especially you.
Wash, this is what I'm thinking.
Oh, no, I know what you're doing. I'm just making sure you know that this armor will be less effective for you than stuff that is actually sized for you.
Okay.
Wash, this is what I'm trying to do. Take a look.
Oh.
Watch till the very end.
Which thing? What am I doing?
I just sent a link. In Roll D20, I put a link.
Okay.
No, that's
Till the very end. How heavy are the chopping swords?
Chopping swords. Oh, hey, I don't need to hold the phage with these enemies anymore. Chopping sword. Chopping sword. Speed 4, accuracy +1, damage +5/2 lethal, strength minimum 2, defense 1, cost 2, tag 0, rate 2.
So what you're gonna see is
Oh
me.
shit, they had rate 2 that whole time and I didn't use it. Oh well.
You're going to see me lashing both of these swords to the back of one set of armor, and then stacking the armor so it looks like I'm just standing there with two things. And I'm going to hold the bows in both hands and the knives, on the front.
Okay.
This is going to be important for when we get our first impression with the other team.
True. You know that it's still a few days before you can get there, right?
Plenty of time for me to lash things and try it out so it doesn't fall apart correctly.
Okay.
I might even use my special thing to make sure I craft this correctly so it won't fall apart. Also, Wash, did I gain limit from Yuki initially rejecting my hug?
What's up?
Did I gain limit from Yuki initially rejecting my hug?
Of course.
Okay, just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's interrogate this this guy.
Yeah, you do have the one conscious guy who never went down or took any damage.
So he should have a pristine buff jacket, correct?
Yes.
Hello, friend. Could I have your armor, please?
What? No.
Please?
Why?
Why not?
It's
It'll
too
be
big for you?
No, it's not. I'll grow into it.
Yeah, I think I'd rather just stay safe inside this until I figure out exactly what's going on. I assume you guys have taken his weapons and such at this point?
Yes.
Well, I mean, he
Plus,
dropped
I
them
don't
on the
wanna
shore.
be naked.
We can fix that. I go downstairs and find some suitable clothing. Probably the only thing I'm going to find is a dress.
Well, he goes downstairs. Look, guys, I'm sorry. We didn't realize.
You didn't realize that we were stronger than you thought. So it would have been okay if you attacked and murdered a bunch of simple traders or I don't know,
We weren't gonna
travelers.
kill anybody.
Or steal from them or whatever.
Yeah, that's not very friendly.
Stealing is just as bad as killing. Wait, no, that's not right.
I don't think that is right, friend Aya.
But my point is, like, so you were just after our valuables.
Yeah. Listen, there's this spirit in our town, and we need to give it offerings. And this month we're a little light, and we're terrified of what's going to happen. So we got our thaumaturge, who I think you killed, and whipped this whole thing up to try and get a little bit of stuff to keep the village going.
Sounds like a really mean spirit. Not very friendly at all.
Yes. Hates kids.
That's terrible. Who hates kids? Tomo says, glancing over at Yuki.
I
questioningly.
sneeze. I mean, who would hate kids? Achoo! Was somebody talking about me?
Aya is going to kind of bite her lip a little bit and just like, that's all right.
Well,
she
whatever it is,
kind of.
it's a, yeah.
I was gonna say
Whatever
she.
it is, it's a dog. It's a giant asshole dog.
The spirit.
Yeah.
She reaches down into her pack, I guess, and pulls out the necklace, I guess she got earlier, and offers it to him. I mean, I suppose it's not much, but if we can make it right.
I have a feeling it won't be enough.
I know.
And it does not quite compensate for the deaths of my friends, but thank you for trying. Also for not killing me, given the situation.
Well, you didn't give us a whole lot of choice other than surrendering all our plunder, or
Listen, I was never a fan of this plan. I'm just the best bowman in the village, so they roped me into it.
Well, you know, I don't want to say this is what you deserve, but this is what you deserve.
Listen, a bunch of us are dead, and obviously we're not getting anything else. Do you mind letting me go so I can bury my friends?
Yeah.
Where is your village?
About an hour's walk west of here. It's on a small branch. You've missed the biggest part of the entrance to it. We didn't want it to be tracked back to us.
And this doesn't seem like it's anywhere near anything involving
Involving
where we're headed right now. Okay.
Nope.
When does the evil spirit demand tribute by?
When the moon first peeks over the horizon on the final eve of every phase. On the first evening of a new phase of the moon, when the moon rises, demands tribute.
There's probably a role in there I could make, but I don't know what it is.
For what?
Understanding what that means. How often is that thing demanding tribute?
About once a week.
That seems like a lot. Would I know it's once a week?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's actually what the phases of the moon originally are. It's roughly
Huh.
a phase of the moon a week. Funny story, real life.
Makes sense. Alright. Well, we'll leave you to that, I guess.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, wait, how many days until the next phase of the moon?
3.
Maybe we could help them.
What? But we have important business.
But making friends is the most important business, friend Aya. And there's no one that's friendlier than a bunch of people in need.
It would be beneficial to our mission in order to get the locals on our side. We should probably resolve this issue for them.
I mean, you're, I guess you're the one in charge of this, operation, so, or this, mission, whatever, if, you want to make the detour, I'd be okay with it.
I think that making the slight detour helps us long term. I think that it does not necessarily detract from us arriving on time correctly, because we're already delayed from this. So delaying another couple hours won't necessarily ruin our schedule.
Thinking we're only going to be an hour.
One way on foot.
Yes. So it's an hour out, and then we'll spend the day and then come back, and that I imagine that the sailors will still be fixing up the boat to make sure that it's capable of moving, because it did almost capsize, so
yeah,
they want to do some stuff to make sure.
It is likely we're going to lose a day out of this if we do it.
Well, where are we headed again? I forget.
Also, you did just kill a bunch of their people.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not too happy about that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But would they turn us down if we offered to help? As a way to make it right, I guess.
I think we should at least attempt to make it right. Yes.
I mean, we have this guy right here. I mean, if he he can make a decision one way or another.
I mean,
What's your
I could guide you back.
What's your name, friend?
Luke Mook number 3.
Friend Mook 3.
One sec, I'm getting a name generator.
Carl.
Friend Aya, you look secretly relieved that we're going back to help them.
Nuh-uh. We can roll that.
Sure, let's. What is that, perception plus awareness?
No, it's like perception plus socialize or investigation, I think.
Okay, I'll take perception plus socialize.
And my defense is manipulation plus socialize.
His name is Hishu.
Really?
What? I random genned, you motherfucker. Hishu.
I only got 2.
5, sorry. I conceal my happiness.
I'm still
Or
gonna
relief, sorry. You can think whatever you want.
I do think that we need to make amends in some way in order to maintain relatively positive
Relations.
with the masses. In that sense, I think we should offer our assistance to resolve this spirit problem.
You're gonna be late. I'm just saying, I'm good either way, but I want to know it. I want to make sure that Yuki is making an informed decision here.
Well, if you mention that we're going to be late, Toma will mention, well, can we go to this meeting and then quickly hurry back within 3 days before the...
I think it was like 3 days to get there.
Yeah, it's 3 days to get there.
Yeah, but we're already on day 3. We have 1 day left to get there.
No. If we keep going, we'll be on time.
Yeah.
Yes, but it was a 4-day
And it'll
trip.
take so it'll take 3 days to get to the summit. If you guys take a day and deal with this, then you'll be there a day late. To clarify, so saith Gamekage GM.
No, the summon's too important. So it's too important. We can't make bad impression on any of those officials. Fuck. No. We can offer them some of our food from our stores, but not all of it.
But we have to help them.
We can... Our timing is too strict, unfortunately, I think.
We don't have to help anyone.
We don't have to, no. However, we do want to help in some sort of way, and we do have a large storage of relatively rare food. Not necessarily super rare, but we can donate some of that, like half of it.
I was gonna say if we give up some of these gifts,
Yeah.
I don't think that the other diplomats are going to mind, given the need that this village has for it.
Yep. Since we are intentionally attempting to curry favor with them. Since there is clearly an issue in the town, and they had an issue, and there was a kerfuffle. We wanted to try to make amends as best as we could. Given
Also, I will say that it is not out of the ordinary for Land of Iron to, like, you are faultless in this because they attacked you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And that is as far as the Land of Iron is concerned.
Yes,
Morally,
exactly.
there's other questions.
Yes. I would still say we should at least help them for the good relations. Not necessarily for anything else. Whether we should help them directly by going to their village, I don't think we should.
Also, for the record, I got sent out because I'm good with the bow. Some of these guys volunteered just because they wanted to hit something.
Yeah, those guys sound like assholes.
Yeah, kind of.
Can we ask, are any of these people your friends?
They were.
Yeah, I think I'm going to load him up with some of our gift food.
Okay.
As much as he can carry, honestly, and send him on his way.
Okay.
Wash, what are the health levels on the 3 guys that we have left unconscious on the boat?
One of them has one. One of them is basically on death's. Well, you stabilized all of them.
I did stabilize all of them. What are their health levels? How many?
One of them is 1 lethal level away from death. I think the others are both 1 or 2 levels away from it. Are you thinking about waking them up?
I'm thinking about getting them ready to head back home, and so they can carry more stuff if they need to.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, I think.
When are we sending this guy off? Immediately, or how long do we have for?
Well, it's going to take a little time for Aya to have come back with the other sailors.
Okay. How long? What is moat recovery time?
It's like
Is
per hour.
No.
Yes.
What is it per
And
hour?
it's increased if you have Colton, it's increased if you have a Hearthstone. Hmm. Also, Taco, I was on the fence about whether or not you should have ticked the limit, but I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have after the way this went down.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Regaining essence. Recover any...
4 per hour, if you are totally relaxed.
Yes.
I don't know if this counts as relaxing.
Or sorry, when you're not completely relaxed.
When you are completely relaxed, it's 8 per...
I'm assuming that means laying down with your feet up,
Yep.
which I am not. Okay. Okay, so I will. After this conversation goes down, as the crew starts coming back, and we start, giving tribute to this guy to pass over, I will look at him and say, "Don't worry, friend Tizu, you will not be returning to your village alone nor empty-handed." As I backflip down the deck towards the guys, grab one of the ropes of the mast and spin around and land squatting in a martial arts stance directly above where we have laid out all 3 of their unconscious bodies.
Okay. You might want to tie them up first.
That's a weird response for a stunt, but okay.
No, it's Hishu.
Yeah, I got that. Nonsense. What could possibly go wrong? We're making friends here.
I mean, if somebody wants, they can roll perception plus investigation on him. But,
On me or on him?
on Hishu.
I don't have either of those, so I'm probably not going to.
Okay.
8.
What was it? Perception plus investigation?
Mm-hmm.
3.
I'll roll it for the irony.
Well, in the immediate sense, you guys haven't talked to them, so they might wake up and try and hit you.
Yeah.
I mean,
got
we
two successes.
took away their weapons, so.
Yeah, that's true.
All of them. Also, can I assume I got at least 1 hour's worth of mode back?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And did I get a stunt for that at all?
Yeah, you can get a 2 die for that.
Cool.
So...
What are their health levels like?
I mean, they're all unconscious.
Yes, you've told me that. How many health levels do they have is the better...
You know what? I think most of them will have got... If you guys are sitting here for an hour, most of them will be conscious by this point anyway, because bashing heals faster than that.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or as the hour ticks, they will all be awake. But bleeding. So I was keeping track of them at their health levels as a whole, as opposed to what each one got marked down as. I'm pretty sure one of them will be fine because it was full-on bashing because he was only hit by Yuki.
Yep.
And one of them has like all but two levels of lethal.
But are there 5 health levels? How many health levels do they have?
7.
7? 7 total or 7 per person?
7 per person.
Don't cure them fully, but just
Yeah.
take off 1 or 2 off of each.
Yeah, how
if you
much
can.
of that is not bashing?
Most of it's lethal on 2 of them, and one of them it's all bad.
Okay, so to get them back up to full, I need to heal 5 health levels? 6 health levels?
Something like that.
Alright, well, the person who is mostly down, I will attempt to heal him for, I guess, 5. Or, I'll heal him for 4.
Okay.
As he is slowly coming around, just be like, don't worry, friend, I'll heal you. And as he finally comes to consciousness, I'll pull him into a very tight hug.
Okay, so again, peek behind the curtain, some IRL stuff is going on. There's a friend over, which is why I had to jump out in a minute, because this was not necessarily expected. Also, we're getting close to a good finishing point for the evening.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, interesting choices. You guys are going to make it so that the other team will deal with some of the dog stuff. So this will be fun. Sorry to interrupt you, like, mid-interaction, Izzy.
No problem.
Yeah. Everybody having fun?
Yes.
Everybody, what do you guys think of Exalted Combat?
I mean, is this guy going to punch me in the face for trying to heal him
Probably.
as he wakes up?
Yeah, but he's going to be really bad. Because he has no ranks in martial arts.
And he's going to deal me 1 bashing? Bastard.
He's going to try. Are you actively resisting it?
No, I'm giving him a hug.
Oh. So he just gets his dex -2, so... Yeah, he didn't even... You're hugging him too tight, he can't even get to you. Let go of me!
But hugging makes everything better.
Ah!
He might actually notice that he doesn't have any wounds at this point. Or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Okay,
Well, let's find out.
Healing that guy.
Yeah, now he did. What did you do?
I hugged you. And the power of friendship heals all.
It's okay, man. They're okay. Where's everybody else? We'll talk about it in a few minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so if there's 7 total, Wash.
Yuki and real quick though, Yuki and I, you can tell that this Hishu guy is of the more cowardly sort and doesn't necessarily want to tell these people what happened.
Yeah.
And is not a bad person, but kind of shallow and slimy.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell from the way that he's been proceeding. Because you two are both fairly socially adroit, and I don't feel like making you roll about it at this point.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, in any case, we'll bring these people who are waking up to speed, and I don't even want to say like convincing them, just outright telling them this is how it's going down. We're giving you this stuff. You're gonna bring it back, and well, we'll call it even. Basically.
Yeah, and do a manipulation plus socialize roll for that. You're good at that, right?
Nah, never.
Come on, other friend, give me a hug. You know you want to. This is my stunt, Wash. arms open up for the other injured person after you
One
walk up.
die.
That's fine. That's all I needed. Okay, so that
Okay.
was a total of 6 lethal I was able to heal from them as a group, which I believe means there's 1 lethal floating somewhere.
Yeah.
And now I have no motes left, so Tomo is probably going to, walk a few steps forward and then pass out, falling down under the deck and into where his cabin was.
Okay. You guys can feel free to hang out after I end the session and kind of talk in character a little bit if you want, because I have a feeling that you all have some questions. And as much as I would like to be there for that, I have some real-world stuff that's I have to attend to. Also, damn it, this is the 3rd session in a row that's gotten interrupted by IRL stuff, where the last campaign almost never happened.
No.
That's it. Okay. Everybody take 3 experience. Next, the question. We will start with Eric.
Okay. What did I learn? I mean, you said it's either what we learned or what we want to learn, right?
What did you learn about another party member? What's something you want to know?
I mean, one thing that I want to know is, like, what is the state of the country such that these people aren't getting help? Like, shouldn't the government be doing something about this?
Funny story. You can ask Taco about that.
Yes. In the same vein, I'm having a hard time pinning down Yuki. It's like he wants to help, but he also wants to do his mission, and it's hard to tell if he's like a good person or not. It's like I want to try, but but we have to do the mission.
You assume that being altruistic isn't part of the mission.
Also true. Exactly. It's just like I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Grab another XP. All right. Tomo shall be evens. Yuki shall be odds. Let the D20 roll. Okay, Yuki.
I learned that Tomo will be a very useful healer moving forward. Unfortunately, I have to suffer through being happy and relaxed. What I do want to know is I kind of want to know what's going on with that spirit, because that's the other part of my motivation. I'm kind of concerned about the spirits going haywire, because they may or may not be a giant threat to the stability of human relations. So I might want to do that eventually, but mission comes first.
Okay. Cool. Take your XP.
Aight.
Tomo, what did you learn?
I learned that sometimes people that attack you just really need a hug. Like, they don't always have bad intentions. And, maybe I learned that also friend Yuki's got this weird thing going on. I don't really get him. Like sometimes he smells weird and gets, I don't know. I think the word is sadistic, but I can't really tell most of the time. I mean, he's still my friend, but I don't know. And like these people on the boat right now that we're giving stuff to, like I feel really bad for them, and I wish we could help them more. But we've got this mission, and I'm assuming the mission's got to be something really important where we can help lots of people that are down on their luck by doing this mission. But I don't really know. I wasn't really privy to that conversation, so I don't know. And what I
Yeah.
would,
I'm gonna enjoy it when you guys actually talk about what your mission is.
and yeah, the guy said they were being besieged by a dog spirit. I mean, it's not nice for anything to, really beseech them. I wish there was some way I could learn how to deal with, spirits attacking people.
All right, take your
L-
XP.
I was actually going to say wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh yeah.
Because if there's a martial arts that deals with spirits, mine is one of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the final question though, Wash, was he said it was a dog spirit. I wish someone could deal with it. Also, what's a dog?
I love it. Okay, we're going to have 2 questions. One is most effective in combat. The other is the one who amused you the most with their stunting and such.
Okay.
We're going to do combat first.
Okay, let me think.
I already voted. Well, I'm ready to vote.
Are
Yeah.
we putting this in Discord or in the Roll20?
Either one.
Don't we have to hit
Make
at the
sure we
same
stay
time?
consistent. Yeah, just make sure we stay consistent.
Where are you
Okay.
guys putting it?
I'm in Discord.
All right.
Yeah,
Discord.
Team
Here it
Iron.
is, Team Iron.
Discord, Team Ion.
Hold on, let me get there. Okay.
And again, I'm still just kind of trying to take this slow and focus on the mechanics till I get everything down. And this fight went a little smoother than the last one I ran. So
I don't doubt it.
They couldn't hurt us.
they hurt Taco pretty hard.
I got hurt pretty badly. Like, I only had like 4 left.
No, Izzy, they could hurt you guys. The thing that happened was you started hitting them, and their wounds really hurt. Like, Yuki was going to be in trouble if he didn't have the perfect charm to deal with the situation, which he
Yep. Yep. That's why I took that particular one.
did. Yep.
Mm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay, I get an XP. Okay, and
Yeah, I knew I wasn't winning that one. My fighting style is about attrition.
You might have gotten. I was tempted to vote for you just for the healing, because that is also quite
yeah.
the contribution.
Yes.
Yeah, I think at least Eric knows what your charm set is. So.
Yeah, Eric knows what my tree is.
Oh yeah. Okay, everybody ready for most amusing stunts
Um,
or most entertaining, whatever happened?
Funniest.
Yeah.
Funniest.
Okay, there you go.
Just straight up.
Yeah.
We can vary the question each session.
No, we
Yep.
will.
We will.
1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, I realized that it was going to be Tomo
Yeah, no.
a little bit after I started. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
If I could have voted for myself for that botched perception. For that
was
moment.
also pretty great.
Just for that moment.
Okay, so here's the other funny thing. If you guys had chosen, I probably would have called it anyway and been like, okay, we're adding one more till we meet up. But this works pretty well. So next week, I am on vacation, will not be running game, as a reminder. And the
Aww.
week after that, you guys will be meeting up with the other team.
Okay.
And you have success. Yeah, and you guys are going first, so I decided that your actions this session and in the social sense will affect the other team. So you'll have to wait until 2 weeks hence to find out how.
and we gained 5 XP this session.
Yeah.
No? Oh, yeah, with the question. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't gain 5, but
You gained. Well, you gained.
I gained
5.
4. I gained 5 last week, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it'll all be
So
at
we're
8.
even.
Yep.
Alright, and I'll end the recording here.